Why do my lungs hurt so bad today? That widget should be off. I just want to make sure the overlay for Destiny 2 is off. Just showing it being on for a second. Come on, whenever I can actually see it. Okay, cool. So the widget is off. Come on. Load it in. Is that when I last played? Or is that how long I've put into this game already? Because I better not have put 16 and a half hours into this game already. Okay, now what? I need a blacksmith. Are you a blacksmith?
I may be a bit disorganized.
Prepare my crap. Come on. Prepare all. Okay, now back, please. What's the best sword I can get? It's 25k. It's +2 +1 +1. I already have that. So I guess the 25k one? This one? It looks fancy. I was driving, it sucked. My mom made me go on the freeway, and I did not like that. Come on, I can't click on it. I had to go take a drug test because for part of the application process for the interview, the job that I interviewed for, I need a drug test. Which was funny because I had to be like, yeah, I had Percocets like a week ago, but like I haven't in a while, so I should be fine. And they were like, oh, you should still write it down. But yeah, I had to go on the freeway to get there, which was not a fun adventure.
Did you have your P test?
I did. It sucked. I hate
did you
that.
Get the cup? Did it go in the cup?
Yes,
did
it
it go
did.
in the cup?
Yes, it did.
Yes.
It's not that hard.
The first time I peed in a cup, it didn't go good.
Yeah, no, I feel that. I'm always very paranoid about that. No, but you want to know what was funny? So we were there. we were sitting there like waiting for me to like go back to take my drug test, and this couple came in, and the girl was like pissed, and they were like, "Yeah, like how can we help you guys?" And the lady was like, "Yeah, we both need an STD test," and I was like, "Ooh." So I was like, that one's a rough one. Like the fact that she was angry about it means something obviously happened.
Could you imagine?
My mom said it might be like a marriage license thing, but the lady was angry, so I doubt it. You feel that? You really dislike driving when you started? Yeah, I hate driving. Definitely not a fun time. Oh, don't get mad at me, please. My test is tomorrow morning. My mom's like, you have to get up at 8, even though your test is until 9:30, because I want you to drive beforehand, too. And I was like, what the heck?
Gotta get you warmed up.
Definitely harder for y'all, I will say. But we had to do that for wrestling, for the team to check hydration. I've literally, like, nothing I've ever had has made me actually get drug tested. Like, I had, you have to have, like, P-tests before surgery and stuff, but that's usually to make sure I'm not pregnant. And I am not a fan of it. Come back, sir.
Yeah, I've never had to pee in a cup for, like, a drug test.
Yeah.
Because I've been on birth control since like the beginning of high school.
Yeah.
And every time I go in for that, they have to check that I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
So, pee in a cup.
Well, it was funny because like I was having a lot of issues and they were making me get an ultrasound and stuff. And I was joking to my mom and I was like, yeah, Mom, I'm actually pregnant. And like the lady that was doing my ultrasound was like all concerned. She's like, is that what I'm supposed to be checking for? And I was like, no. And then we walked out and I was like, yep, Mom, I'm pregnant with triplets. And she was like, yeah, I can tell. And I was like, wow, thanks, Mom. Okay, my target is over there. So how you doing, Kiana?
Good. I actually just got off the phone with Hafsa.
Okay.
And they're doing good. Today was a little hard, but we made it through.
That's always good.
And now I'm here with you on your stream. And I'm going to be drawing some hands for my figure drawing class in a second.
Nice.
And then I'm going to get you those converted badge sizes.
Nice. Fuck. I fell in here last time. Please leave me alone. I just want to kill the one dude. Tons of friends had to get drug tested for their jobs. Yeah, my job never made me get drug tested. I was kind of thrown off when they said that I needed one for this one. But it's fine. My mom said it's a good sign because, like, companies only drug test you if they want you because they have to pay for it. So, you know, I guess it's fine. And I'm not on drugs, so.
Yeah. What are you scared about? Your frickin' perk addiction.
Yeah, I was on perks. To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair.
I still think that's like the funniest thing in Letterkenny.
Well, good, because that doesn't slow down.
No, I know. I'm on season like 6 now. I did just start another show. I did just start a new show. But it's only got like 9 episodes, and I'm on like episode 8 now. It's called The Haunting of Bly Manor. It's a spooky show.
My mom has been watching that. She's really into that.
I didn't want to watch it, but it was after we played Phasmophobia, and I was like, it's spooky, and I guess I need spooky. It's intense.
That.
It's intense. There's plot twist after plot twist in that freaking show.
Okay. Exciting. I need to watch more horror.
I'm a big baby. I'm bad with horror.
I love it. But I much prefer games. Just because it's more immersive.
Yeah, I feel ya. The major class is trying to give me a 0 on a test with 20% of your grades. You had to email the dean and shit.
Thanks, Scoob.
Oh jeez. Yeah, I actually got off kind of lucky because I had that test that I ended up missing that one day because it was due at 2:30 for some fucking reason. I'd emailed the teacher and I was like, yeah, I've been on really heavy pain medication because of my foot surgery, so like I accidentally missed the quiz. Is there any way I can make it up? And he was like, oh yeah, no, like the syllabus says you cannot make up any quizzes, right? You can't make up any quizzes. And then he emailed me again today. He's like, however, I'm gonna make a specific stats project that you can replace one quiz grade with, and I will let you do that. And I was like, hell yeah! So now I have to do a stats project. Don't yell at me, sir.
Gross.
You know, I'm fine with it, because I feel like a project I would do better than the quizzes anyway. Why is this dude so fucking fast? Okay. Especially because I have no idea what's going on in that stats class. Like, it started out so easy. It would be like, is this discrete data or continuous data? And that's easy as shit. And stuff like that. Like, it was so easy for the first, like, month and a half. And then now there's, like, actual math involved, and he didn't teach us how to do the math, so.
Yikes. Yeah, that's how my philosophy teacher's been, is, like, he's not actually teaching the class. Like, it's, like he doesn't teach anything. He just, like, he's like, this is a term.
Mm-hmm.
This is another term. Know it. And that's it.
Memorize
oh, no. No.
Yeah, that's a good sign. I've never had to email the dean. I don't even know who our dean is. But that's fine.
Oh, my marker dried out.
Oh, no.
My E23. I need to buy refills.
A very
Right,
peaceful and relaxing game for you to play, you've heard, is Alien Isolation. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
You just turned into a horror channel.
Basically. Dude, people would love it. Ryan would love it. You had to Google who the engineering dean was. You guys have different deans? Do we have different deans? I thought we only had one dean.
I think we only have one, but that's because we're a community college.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
BRB, taking off my headphones right quick.
Okay. I hate horror. It's epic. I almost called you Ezio.
Are you alright?
You're a big university. Yeah, no, that makes sense. And I am going to transfer to one. I just figured there would only be one dean for every college.
Alright, I'm back. Yeah, no, I was thinking about it just now, but, like, the school that I'm gonna transfer to, or I'm hoping to transfer to, like, they've got, like, different schools within the school, so, like, I'm going to the School of Art,
Oh.
and so I feel like they would have a different dean than, like, the, I don't know,
I guess that
English.
makes sense. I just thought they were like heads of departments.
See, Katerina,
Yeah.
I have to go right away.
Of course.
The inside of Ezio's mouth was jank.
This as well.
Oh.
The map Nicolo spoke of.
Alright, today we're gonna
Her
use
husband.
pen in these drawings.
No problem.
I don't remember last time I used pen in a drawing.
2,200 students in undergrad alone. Oh, 20,200. I or that is 20 and then 200 in undergrad alone. In the College of Computing and Applied Sciences. So the university is split into colleges. That makes sense. I don't really know how colleges work. I was just kind of like, I'm just gonna go to community college and like get my bearings.
I think I'm going
So-
to miss you, Katerina.
That's valid.
Oh, I'm not
yeah.
here.
What was that face?
This is the face of a murderer.
No, it was the woman.
Oh.
I'm the murderer.
Face of lust.
I'm now incognito as I just punched a woman in the chest.
Me too. Oh no. Why does my drawing pad not want to do what I want it to do?
It doesn't like you. That's
fine.
I've always known you wanted to go to engineering since you were young. Yeah, I've now changed my major once. We'll see if it sticks. I want it to stick. Because I really want to work with F1 and I don't know what else I would do. My friends were saying I should learn about cars and I should be a mechanic on an F1 car and I was like, heck no. Like...
I don't know, in a little mechanic's jumpsuit, you'd be really cute.
I should just be a marshal. The marshals are the ones that stand around the outside of the track and they get to wave the yellow flags and stuff. They have these like bright orange jumpsuits with white helmets.
But,
Going to be a mechanic.
alright. I'm going to take just a little time to play on my cell phone. And then I'm going to draw for 2 hours.
Okay, wait. Now I feel like I have to show you what an F1 marshal looks like.
Wait, the stream or me specifically?
No, I'll put it on the stream. 1 second.
Okay.
Do they have like good pictures? These are the ones without the helmets. It's fine. Let's put on this old display capture. So, wait, where is this gonna open? These aren't very good photos. But yeah, they're like these like bright ass orange jumpsuits.
And they're like the flag wavers?
Yeah, they get to wave the flags. If a car crashes, they run out and they have to like sweep it off, and everything. And they.
I'm with Epic. Cute.
I could buy this photo for $20. Why would I buy this photo?
When did you text me?
Like half an hour or so ago, I feel like.
Like an hour ago.
Oh, well, okay.
Holy heck, I'm sorry, I was on the phone with Hafsa.
It's all good. They're the janitors? Kind of. They're also, like, kind of trained on medical stuff for, like, if a driver is, like, seriously injured, they have to do the first aid before the medical car gets there. Is that Mick Schumacher? Yeah, that's Mick Schumacher. Look at these kids! I found my Halloween costume!
Yes.
Okay, we're putting that away. We're going back to that one.
Ooh, you didn't put up a new donation goal.
No, I did not put up the donation goal.
Rude.
Could also just go heavy into engineering and design the F1 cars. Yeah, the R&D teams are intense. They get paid hella, but they're intense. I feel like I'd be so stressed out being on R&D, research and development and shit for the F1 cars, because like imagine like you spend months and a ton of money designing a new upgrade package for the car, and then they put it on and like the drivers go out at the race and they're using the new stuff and it's worse. Like imagine this slower. That does happen. It's kind of how engineering works in general. I know, but I'm not a good engineer. But it's like I'd be so stressed out like if I was an engineer and I spent all that team's money trying to like make a new front wing and then it was worse. Like that'd be so embarrassing. Alright, he's dragging me down. Oh.
Blessings on you, brother.
Oh,
Grazie.
I thought I was supposed to kill
I wonder
him.
if you can help me.
What do you see?
A monk in black robes who lacks one of his 10 fingers.
Brother Guido has only 9 toes.
Better than
wasn't
the
a
stuff
toe?
that spends
Quite
years
sure.
in R&D and never
Then
leaves
there's Brother
R&D.
Guido, but
Yeah,
it's his entire
that's fair, I
left arm
guess.
he's lacking.
Again, quite sure it was a finger.
I'd want to design the liveries,
I do recall a
like
black
the like
locomotive
actual
with
like
9 fingers.
paint job on the cars,
Of course.
because
When we
that'd
had
be
our
a really
last
cool
San
job.
Vincenzo
And sometimes they
at the
suck.
Abbey.
Yes, I know the place. I'll try there. Grazie.
Go in peace, brother.
I always do.
I always do.
All
Huh?
lines? Gross. No, thank you.
Though I am bummed because I really liked the Williams team's livery for last year, and I would have totally bought like so much merch for them, but the Williams team was like the worst team last year. They literally got 1 point out of the entire year, and it was literally in a race where what happened was 7 people crashed out, so there was only 13 cars that finished the race, right? And like keep in mind the top 10 get points. And so what happened was 7 cars crashed out, so there were 13 cars left. And then 2 cars got a minute-long penalty and got bumped all the way down to 12th and 13th. So the cars that had literally been last and second to last were 10th and 11th. So they got 1 point from extenuating circumstances, and that was their only point all year. Very much a math and science person. Can't say be one for designing the liveries. I would make the liveries so pretty, and they would always be like having bright blue on them. That's why I liked the Williams livery last year. Like, now I have to show this. Wait. Livery. One. Like, it was super pretty. Wait, let's see. Display capture on. So, like, their whole, like, color scheme was super pretty and blue. Like, it was so nice. And, like, if we look at, like, 2018, it was nowhere near that. Like, it was totally different in 2018. You know? So, like, it changed so much between, like, the 1 year. So it went from that to freaking... Well, it went from this to this. And then, like, the 2020 is, like, back to what it used to be, kind of. It looks like toothpaste. You know? Wait. Can I do... What's their merch? Wait. Yeah, see, like, these shirts, like, I love, like, the color scheme of these shirts. Like, the blue sticks out real well, you know? Whereas, like, the team that I like, I hate orange. And the team I like is orange. Like, what the heck is this? Everything's in such bright orange, and I can't stand it. You're a fan of the color combo, nice neon orange with black? I hate orange. I hate orange so much. I cannot stand it. Like, this would be the only one I can stand. This is my driver. This is the only kind I can stand because it's got 1 stripe of orange. Like, that is fine. Or, like, the jacket. Like, I have a similar jacket to this one, and it's, like, little accents of orange. It's fine. But this is too much. You definitely wouldn't like my school's colors, orange and purple. I'm talking about my F1 team's colors. I forgot. I don't
Orange and purple are disgusting school colors. Why would you put orange and purple together? That's so gross.
And, like...
Also, stop painting on orange. Orange is a good color.
I hate orange. Like, it's all, like, orange, and it's papaya and blue. But, like, I hate it. I can't stand orange. Probably the only color that, besides for this team, I would never wear orange. What team do I like? Well, I like... Okay, AlphaTauri actually changed their whole color scheme this year. And so AlphaTauri is like this really, really nice, like, dark navy blue and white. Whereas if you look at Toro Rosso, here, wait, so 2019 they were Toro Rosso. Rosso 2019. So this was the team in 2019, right? And then for 2020 they rebranded the team to AlphaTauri and they changed their color scheme. So it went from this like weird like blue and red, looks like kids colors, to freaking this nice clean white and blue. Like, this looks so clean. I love it. And, like, this is Gasly. I like Gasly. He won a race for the first time a couple weeks ago when nobody expected him to because he was in a crappy car. But, yeah. I keep talking about F1. I'll stop going on these tangents. I'm supposed to be playing Assassin's Creed. I feel like half of this has just been talking about F1. I'm just very excited because it was just a race.
It makes you happy. That's what matters.
But my boy didn't finish the race, Kiana.
Oh shit, my other friend is streaming.
Ah, I'm cooler.
I mean, like, I'm gonna go say hi. I'm not gonna leave you. I need. I'm just gonna go. Give him some views.
You don't care. You enjoy the chatting part of streams. Yeah, this is just all a conversation with you, Epic. It's just chatting with Assassin's Creed in the background. That's how this goes. Okay, where am I killing somebody? Oh, there's more text that I'm supposed to be looking for. Come on. I didn't want to go down here.
Excuse me.
Hello.
I wonder if you can.
It usually happens when I'm playing Assassin's Creed too.
Get away!
I just jumped in from the fucking sky and I was like, excuse me, brother.
Brothers, the killer of monks has
Dude, a
returned!
girl that was a grade younger than me in high school just got engaged.
Oh, nice. I have to catch the
I feel old. And I'm lovable.
It's okay.
Why
feel
aren't
the
I
same.
getting engaged?
I know, right?
I don't want to be engaged, but like, damn.
Which one am I supposed to be grabbing? Not him? Seems legit, dang. Yeah, no, I know a bunch of people that are married and a bunch of people with kids from my grade.
Oh yeah, my grade is like over with. Like everybody's got kids, everybody's married. But now the grade under me is starting. Yikes.
Let me go. I don't want you. Who am I grabbing? I don't know which one I'm supposed to be grabbing. Just all of them? Oh wait, am I supposed to grab you? Okay, I'm just gonna go after that dude. Evidently that dude from high school who went missing turned to— oh, damn! Nobody like that. What the heck y'all doing getting married so young? Yeah, it happens. You know, 20 is apparently prime age. Everyone in my family gets married or has a kid by 20, so...
Yeah, my mom was like 6 months pregnant with me by the time she was my age.
Yeah.
And just about to be married.
My parents had already had my sister by my age, I mean.
Yes! Epic? No, I agree with you. That and the fact that people get married after like 3 months of dating. Like, fucking know somebody before you marry them.
My parents got married after like 5 months.
My parents were dating for like 2 months before they got engaged and before they got pregnant with me, but they knew each other for like 7 years
Yeah.
before they got married. And they'd always been like, will they be a thing, won't they be a thing, and dating other people. And now they're planning their divorce. Which is years coming. So,
Who is this? You know him?
again, don't get married.
He was with us for a
Don't do it. Just any of it. Just don't fucking do it.
You leave my wife Chastity out of this.
Oh no, that's fine. Y'all are different.
We're just built different.
Y'all are gonna be the ones who make it.
She's dyeing my hair on Wednesday.
Impudence?
Eh.
Her and her mom.
Perhaps it's where he would return.
I thank you. Go with God, brother.
Why is her mom obsessed with your hair?
Her mom's the one that came up with the idea to do my hair, and her mom's the one that usually helps her with her hair. So her mom's just
okay,
like good
got
at it
it.
and everything. That's like my friend whose boyfriend I hate. Her parents wouldn't let her live with the dude who was like, and he was like, if I proposed to you, would that change things? And she was kind of like, what the hell, no. Well, I had plans to move in with my guy best friend like January of 2022, and like my latest ex, who's causing all the drama lately, was like, oh, like, could I move in with you? And I'm like, we've been dating for like 2 weeks, my guy, like. But like, and then we broke up, like, and like he was planning out like a year and a half away.
Yeah, people are crazy. Like,
This
we,
music is very loud. Okay, now talk.
Hello?
Sorry, the music got really, really loud and I couldn't hear.
Oh, that's fine. So dude that you know that I dated, he, we were dating for like 3 months before, or 3 weeks before we broke up, right?
Yeah.
And but there was a point because he was like asking me like about like what do I want, what school do I want to transfer to and whatever, and it's basically in like Los Angeles. And so I told him, and he was like, oh, I've always wanted to be an actor. I could go to Los Angeles with you. And it's like, we've known each other for a month. What are you talking about?
Yeah. You would have moved in with her and her roommate. And her roommate, had her mom been cool with it because you needed a roommate and 3 people apartments are cheaper. I know. Dude, that's why it went from just me and Chastity were supposed to move out together to now we added a friend because we're like, if we split it between 3 ways, it'll be way better. But we still have to find a place. I found some good contenders. The only problem is Chastity and Sophia would both need to get a second job to be able to afford moving out and staying moved out.
I hate having to rotate.
Don't understand why.
My
I'm so
paper.
willing to accept his approach.
Plus I gotta get a car. I was talking to my mom today, like joking, because like, okay, today when we were driving was like the one day that I've ever actually like sped, and it was because everyone else was speeding, so I was trying to like keep up and everything, and 2 cops drove by me and I started freaking out. And my mom was like, they're not gonna pull you over, you're going at the same speed as everyone else. And I was like, well, I've been told that I can be kind of charming, so I could probably talk my way out of it without having to show my boobs. And she was like, oh good, because I didn't give you any. And I was like, thanks mom. And then I was talking about, mom, I should get a boob job, I should go up to like a C. And then I was like, mom, how much do you think that would cost? And she's like, probably around $8 grand. And I was like, oh cool, then I could afford that. My mom does not approve. Out of curiosity, how much do apartments cost in California? So, a bunch of the ones in the city that I'm in, the 2-people apartments were close to $2 grand. But if you start looking at ones that are like right outside of the city I'm in, you can get 3-bedroom houses for like 18 to 2.2K. So, it's kind of like I don't want to live right in the city. I want to live right outside the city. Because like the cities that are surrounding us are way cheaper. So yeah, but what was I gonna say? So it's like if we move right outside the city, we can get an actual house that can be around 2K a month, and we can split it between 3 people, which I'd be able to afford fine because I work full time. Let alone if I get this new job, it'll be even more. The only problem is Chastity and Sophia both work part-time, and so they wouldn't be able to afford that, especially with like groceries or gas and everything else we need, you know.
Only in part. It's not the city he's in.
The most expensive thing here for a single person apartment right now is like 1K. Yeah, see, like, you're in a different kind of city though. Hey, Epic, out of curiosity, what is minimum wage in your city? Or in your state, I guess? Because our minimum wage is $13, so... Yeah, you're in a college town, so like $7.25. What was I gonna say? Yeah, no, our minimum wage is $13, so our minimum wage is almost double what yours is. So.
Firenze keeps sending them back. Usually in pieces.
Then he knows the apple is here as well. Unfortunate complication. Follow my lead.
Oh, I have to lead now? Okay.
I'm not excited to draw one hand for 50 minutes. Oh, and then today we had class today, right? And she's going over what this next week's assignment's gonna be, and it's feet, which means I'm gonna have to draw a foot for 50 minutes, almost an hour. A single.
I believe in you, Kiana.
Why did I pick art as my major?
I took a bunch of pictures of my foot to like chart my recovery on my foot surgery if you want them for reference.
Oof, no thank you.
They're very pretty with the incision. Hello,
Sure they
Aaron.
are. But I think it would be bad for my figure drawing class for me to use bruised up foot. The same bruised
It's
up
only
foot.
it's only bruised if I stand up for a long time.
Oh, you know what? And plus I need
Oh,
that
yeah,
was
that's
30
something else.
seconds.
True.
That was the worst 30-second drawing I've ever done. Thanks, Destiny.
You're welcome.
We can send these lieutenants and stir up discontent.
Stuff here is super expensive because we're in a super expensive town. It's not like as bad as LA, but it definitely is a super expensive town.
Yeah.
They can help
Like it's not as bad as like San Francisco would be. Like I know people
Yeah.
who work in San Francisco for the pay,
Yeah.
but they live out here.
Yeah.
Which is like we're like 2 hours away from San Francisco.
Yeah. On a good day.
On a good day.
Kind of depends on how that freeway goes, because it can go either way.
Yeah. Although I've heard it's been pretty good because of COVID.
I would not know because I have not gone on the freeway that way. I went on the freeway today and we literally went 2 miles, so you rent's like $400 for a big 3-person apartment. Yeah, see, like, that's a lot better than you're gonna get here. But you guys also make a lot less, and you're probably not in as expensive as the town, because the houses here are just expensive in general.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that $1 million houses existed until I moved here.
There's one, like, that's not that
I'm
far,
from-
that's like $3 million. My family used to pass it all the time.
Yeah, I know, which is crazy, because, so I'm from a very small town in Wisconsin, 9,000 people.
Yeah.
And, like, the most expensive houses were, like, a couple $1,000s to own.
Yeah.
But, like, here, houses are 1 million, 2 million,
Yeah.
3 million. And that's, like, nobody bats an eye.
Yeah.
It's insane.
They're like, oh yeah,
My
that
little
makes sense.
little brain can't handle.
I thought I was supposed to be killing these people, but it's not like not blocking off, it's not marking off my objectives for killing these people. Fuck them up. I got a way better sword, so in theory this should be doing a lot better. Fuck. Fuck. I'm hitting counter. Stop it.
Wait, why is Aaron a VIP?
Because he's the one that always donates me a lot of money.
Oh, he's your simp? Is he gonna buy you your, that helmet you've been looking at?
Well, that freaking Lando helmet's so cool though, and it's one like specifically for World Mental Health Day. He designed it. Like they did a whole thing like a month or so ago where like it was him and his teammate were like painting helmets, and so like they both used those helmets this weekend. Thank you, Aaron. Oh jeez, stuff's cheap here. I only really know multi-million-dollar houses for being out on the lake. Ah! People have giant ass mansions with helicopter pads and shit. Yeah, see, we don't have mansions. The $1 million houses aren't even like mansions. Like they're nice, but they're not like really mansions.
No, the ones up on the hill are huge, dude.
No, like the ones on those 2 hills like aren't even like mansion sized. They're huge houses, yes, but they're not mansion sized.
Where do you draw the line?
I'd say a mansion has to have more than 10 bedrooms.
10 bedrooms is not enough for you? You
No.
need to go even fancier to be a mansion?
Yeah. Cause like the ones up on the hill, I feel like the ones up on the hill are no more than like 6 bedrooms. And there's a lot of them up there.
Dude, I'm happy with 3 bedrooms. To me, anything more than 5 bedrooms is a mansion.
We have 4 bedrooms in our house, but that's because we needed a room specifically for Lydia. Your roommate last year had a mansion on the lake with an addition to their house. Yeah. There's like a really nice like $3 million house that's not super far from us. That like is literally like the biggest property ever. Like you could have like 30 houses on it. And like the guest house is bigger than most like normal houses. Like it's actually just its own ass house. Fuck. Okay, well it was saying I needed to kill people and it's not counting that I've killed lieutenants. Which ones count as lieutenants? Because I went up to where the little exclamation point was and I'm killing everyone from there. You just need your streaming career to take off and it can be your hype house. Oh no. See, but like I wouldn't want a house that big. Like I want a castle to be fair, but not like a big castle. Like
Leaning that?
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't want like a giant house. Is like I don't want like a mansion or anything. Like I want like a small size castle just because I think castles are fucking dope. But like I don't want something giant because I don't want to have to upkeep it.
And so when you say you want a castle, do you want something like designed like a castle?
Yeah, like I can have like a house-sized
Like
castle or
that kind
something.
of aesthetic?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's doable.
And there are small castles. Like there's a ton in Europe. And stuff like that. Like I want a small size castle. That kind of money you pay people to take care of them. Yeah, but then like I feel weird having like people all up in my business every day, you know?
Why did I forget what human fingers look like?
Here's mine. Okay, well I guess I didn't kill the lieutenants I needed. It's big enough you won't see them. No, but like I've watched a lot of like TV, and I'm a very paranoid person, so I'm just convinced that they would like steal stuff, or like I don't know, I just don't want people like having access to my whole house, you know?
Except for you.
Except for me. Like, I'm fine cleaning up. I just don't want a big thing to clean up. Like, literally,
Well, and
when
it's
I'm
not
talking...
just like it's not just like cleaning up. You gotta do shit like
You gotta
like
do actual
dust.
upkeep.
Yeah. Why dust rooms if you don't even use them?
Yeah. And it's like, that's why, like, when I'm planning on moving to London after college, if I get a job with F1, I was literally only looking at studio apartments. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't need a big house or anything. I feel like the only times people really get stolen from is when they just don't pay people well or just mean people. Yeah, but like, some people are just, they grab things. And I like to know where everything is. I like to know where all of my stuff is. I don't like when, like, my mom comes in and, like, rearranges my room.
Oh, this was a minute.
I didn't know the cutscene was gonna end that fast. I was trying to eat, and not eat, drink soda. Excuse me, guys, but
Soda.
me.
What day is it? It's the 12th.
Your thing's
This
on
is the
Friday, right?
Thursday.
Thursday, okay. Remind me, because I am big stoopy and I don't know what day it is half the time.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
So, I'm like, I really want to go. Just make sure I do not forget.
Yeah, no problem.
It'd be a real bummer if I forget after I got you all the stuff I got you. Love you, Dad.
No, looks like you'll have to return it.
Oh, too bad I threw away the receipt.
Do you really?
Yeah?
What if I hate it?
Then I'll take it. I like all the stuff I got you. But I imagine that you'll like the stuff I got you, because I imagine no matter what I got you, you would like it because that's who you are.
Oh.
I'm kidding.
I like hearing what other people think they would, what they think that I would do.
Well, I imagine if I got you something, even if you didn't really like it, I imagine you wouldn't, like, throw it in my face and be like, this is a piece of shit.
Well to what I say.
Like,
No.
I don't imagine you doing that, so.
Now is the
I won't do that,
time
but
to
I
repent,
think, oh.
to beg
I told you not
God's
to do
forgiveness.
anything.
You should already have, like, a hint at one of the things that I got you.
Gonna be honest, I know for a fact that you called me about something, and in my head I was like, oh, is that what she's getting me? But I was like in the middle of a nap when you called me, so I passed back out, and so I can't remember what it was. It'll be a surprise. Nah, right? Destiny's just buying herself gifts, and then it's like, oh, I don't really like this. She's like, oh, I'll take it.
Well, the one that I called you about, I actually wouldn't take. Oh,
Interesting.
it's a lot of Advil. Thanks. What? Okay.
Oh, why did your hair look so pretty?
Huh?
Your hair looked so pretty just then.
Oh, thanks.
Nothing.
It's very green right now.
Not the color, like the shape of it looked really pretty.
It's in my little half up, half down. Oh, don't kill me,
Yeah,
please!
you're,
Well, thanks, Kiana. You feel
yeah,
that?
exactly. What's the point of telling me things? Just text me and then I'll see it when I wake up.
But I didn't want you to remember, and I needed it like right away because I was standing in the aisle holding the item, and I was like, I don't know if she has one or not, so I called you, and I was like, hey, do you have this? And you were like, yeah. And then I was like, okay, that's all I needed, and I just hung up, and I was expecting you to text me and be like, what the fuck? But then you never did.
Yeah, because I passed out.
But the one that I called you about is actually the only one out of all of them that I wouldn't keep because it's not something that I like. But it's definitely something you like. I'm pretty sure, I know for sure that's one that I think you'll like.
Alright.
The other ones are all just like cute little thingies that I'm pretty sure you like.
You enjoy cute little thingies.
Yeah. And one of
To
them's a
be
compliment.
fair.
One of them's a compliment, so I mean, how can you not? That doesn't
Well,
text me.
you
It's fine.
already compliment me.
He's immediately calls you. I feel you. Well, why can't I get you something to compliment you?
Because don't.
Ouch. But it's cute, Kiana.
Why do I need to draw a fist bigger than my head?
Also, I know you really like Halloween, and I did make it all Halloween themed, so.
Oh, see, now I'm excited. That's all you had to say.
So just saying, it is Halloween themed. This spoopy season. I'm like, her birthday is near Halloween, and she loves Halloween. I know for a fact Kiana adores Halloween, because she talks about it all the time, so.
Friggin' love Halloween. It's the best holiday. It's so
So-
underrated.
So I did make your entire present, like, it's all centered around Halloween.
Glad you know one of my 3 character traits.
Halloween.
Halloween, Halloween, art, and boobs.
Boobs.
I feel like those are the 3 things to describe me.
Okay, where are we going? Up here. This is literally just run here, kill him, run here, kill him. I must be getting close to the end of the game. They're just trying to throw content at me.
Until you've all submitted and given yourself over to the
Non
puppet,
si passa.
Savonarola,
Did
this
you hear
place
me?
will remain close to you.
Kiana, I'm gonna complain about it again. I hate that they say one thing in Italian and expect me to just freaking accept it.
Like, oh yeah, this is Italy. They had to remind you.
Like, imagine, like, if people in Italy did that. Like, they're all just talking, like, normally, and then, like, they say, like, one freaking Italian word.
English, like perfect Californian dialect of English, and then, oh mamma mia.
Pizza de paella. Come on. Please go up. Okay. That's, oh, come on. It's literally
Christ, I can
all
barely-
Assassin's
I can barely
Creed
draw
games.
this.
Yeah,
I can
true.
barely draw this hand for like 5 minutes. How am I supposed to draw a 50-minute?
Okay, wait. Somebody that watches my stream just sent me a sticker. It's a bird. Just sitting. Thank you. That was so random. He stabbed his own guy. Nope.
It's a pink thing.
It's a what? Can't help being a Gemini.
I said it's a kink thing.
I freaking died because I keep running around with 1 health and not healing myself.
This looks so boring, I feel like, if I'm doing it in pen. I'm so bad at drawing with pen.
Go this way. Definitely at 16k channel points, and I don't know what you're doing with them at this point. Yeah, you've seen my reptiles, I feel like, at this point, because I think other people have redeemed Show a Reptile while you were here. No! No! I didn't want to jump down here! Oh, it's all so tiring. Huh?
Can you hear my pen?
No.
Good. I like these new headphones. They're better than what I was doing before.
This is a chance for us to turn over a new
I'm so annoyed I have to climb all the way the fuck back up because Ezio decided just to yeet himself off the building. Hello, my guy.
Me too, though.
Why do I have a gun out? What? Sorry, guy. Thank you for standing there and waiting. I didn't want to shoot it.
Why not?
Bonk. Hello. Got him. Oh no, I got the wrong one.
Why does the human hand exist?
You'd be like, oh, I'll redeem it between games or something so it's not too much, and then you forget. If anything, if it's a game like this, I can just pause the game. Bonk, bonk.
While you're playing Among Us. Passive for reptiles and pet dog.
Thor is here. Hey, stop eating your paw.
How is it Savonarola
No,
charmed you?
no,
Wealth and power
no.
do not ensure contentment.
30 more seconds on this hand.
Now
No,
instead,
hey,
you have
quit.
nothing. Questo non è
Bad.
un atto dovuto.
He keeps licking his freaking paws to the point that his paws get all like red and like they start like scabbing and everything from the irritation. And he just keeps
Yeah, that's
licking
what
them.
Casters- That's what Casters is doing too.
Yeah.
Just won't fucking stop.
Yeah, it's like it's cause with white fur, it's the skin underneath it is more sensitive. And so he just sits there licking his paws because his paws are all white and everything, and then they just get red and irritated and scab up and get hurt and everything, and he just keeps going because he's a freaking idiot. So I have to keep telling him to stop eating his paws. Excuse me,
Hey,
my guy.
did you ever watch Fairly Odd Parents?
Yeah? Who do you think I am?
gonna say- Well, I'm gonna send it to you, but I'm also posting it on my art story, so
Okay.
don't be
Don't be upset. Stop looking for me. Thank you. Let's see what Kiana sent me. I love it, Kiana.
Oh my god, did you see my chicken?
No.
Okay, so I was drawing, or I was sleeping last night, as one does, and then I woke up in the middle of the night and I had to scribble. Hold on, let me see if you actually did look at it and you just don't remember. Yeah, you did look at it. It's on my
Okay.
art story.
Okay, well then I don't
So what happened was
remember.
I woke up in the middle of the night and I had this, I must have had a dream about like a fake chicken place, and I imagined I had like the logo of it in my head and I had to jot it down, but I couldn't find my sketchbook because it was the middle of the night and dark and I didn't want to turn on the light, so I had to draw it on Snapchat.
I love it. Have I ever told you the story of the evil ghost chicken from my old house?
No.
So
Can you hold that thought? Here,
Okay. Okay. Remind me.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Snapchat, the greatest medium for art. I'm on all of Kiana's like private stories, and so she has like one where she posts like her art and stuff. And I always forget what I have and have not looked at because I have a bad memory. So. Okay, who am I killing here? And nobody?
It's quite simple, Amici.
Amici.
If you desire care, you'll submit yourselves fully to our new ruler.
I don't know, man. Sounds like communist propaganda to me. We don't like communist propaganda here. That dude's just sidestepping while watching me. Okay, how do I kill him without being seen?
The choice is yours.
Why can't I blend in? Okay.
Continue to support the Medici, who, as you know, have long since fled Firenze, or accept Savonarola. Why
Can I
fight?
blend in?
Why refuse? He's a good man, strong of character and morals.
Okay.
He seeks to save us from ourselves.
Where's the doctor?
And saving is what we need. Before
That one up there?
Savonarola was full of
These
violence,
cookies smack. Lucky you.
gluttony, lust, pride, avarice. Need I go on? He cared overmuch for earthly things and
Do I have a throwing knife? I do.
pleasures of the flesh.
Fuck! I stabbed a monk. Leave me alone.
The choice is yours to make. Continue to support the Medici, who, as you know, have long since fled Firenze.
They weren't too hard to make. Yeah, but I don't cook.
Savonarola.
I blend.
Why fight? Why refuse? He's a good man.
There we go. A monk.
You have spilled the blood of a healer.
Good.
I've spilled the blood of a tyrant.
To
His hat
command
looks like it's made out of
such
metal.
Power over the body, between this world and the next. It seems I grew intoxicated.
And now you grow still. La tua morte non sarà inutile. Requiescat in pace.
Goodbye. Hello. I killed him without being seen. Y'all want to like not be mad at me for a moment, please? Let's just take out my sword just to be prepped. Guys, I killed him fair and square. What are you gonna do if you catch me? You can't unkill him. He's still dead. You know, if they kill me, they're no better than I am. Just saying. Baking cookies, I will say, though, tends to be pretty easy, particularly the way I got them at this point. It's just an exact science, whereas cooking shit will be like saute onions or whatever the fuck. And like, how do you know when they're done? Well, I don't like onions, so I guess that wouldn't be an issue for me because I just wouldn't put onions in anything. I guess that's a lie. I'm okay with like a little, like tiny bit of onion, like mixed into things, but I'm not a fan of like onions in general, and it has to be like the tiniest amount. Like my mom puts like tiny little pieces in like our spaghetti sauce and stuff like that, and like I'm fine with that, but I'm not a huge fan. Hello, fellas. Why does this building look not rendered in?
Something is wrong here.
Yeah, it's not
Where's
rendered in.
everyone?
If you kill a murderer, the number of murderers stay the same unless you kill two. I mean, more than anything, I'm just being an example because shit's not just like slap him in the oven for 325, yeah. See, but like, what if like I'm like a vigilante and I'm just going through and I just kill murderers and then like, what are you gonna do? Kill me? I'm helping you guys. Isn't that like the plot of Death Note? My friend's been having me watch Death Note and I feel like that's the entire idea. He just goes around just killing all the bad guys, but then they start seeing him and he just kills them. Have you seen Dexter? I watched a season of it. Kinda got old after a season. Hello, fellas. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Bonk him. Bonk. Just finished the first season the other day with one of your friends. Yeah, I tried watching past the first season. I didn't like it. Hello. Same move on all of them. That's fair. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of shows I just kind of got tired of after a season. Like, me and Ryan watched Prison Break, and it was really, really good for, like, a season, but then, like, it just gets really bad after a season. But we kept watching, but it's just dramatic. It's basically the plot of Prison Break after they escape is, like, they kind of get caught up in a government conspiracy, and they're like, now you're gonna break other people out of prison for you? For us, I mean. Like, they literally go into, like, this one, like, prison in some other country, and they're like, okay, you have to break out this Australian dude for us.
Did a lover burn you? If I had to guess, I would suspect.
Wah. Guys, he's running away. Leave me alone. Stop shooting me! Yep. Excuse me. Where'd he go? Can I just, like, smoke bomb? Oh. Got him. When your sister, who's 2 years younger, had 4 times as many relationships. Yeah, no, that doesn't work like that. That's okay. My sister is kind of the same. She's had lots of boyfriends.
Did he? Or was it that I tasted power and found myself intoxicated? Wish I had been stronger.
It's whatever. Who needs them? Relationships are dumb.
We're in crash.
Better to be single.
Ma non c'è altro modo.
I'm just petty. I'm still angry. Bye, fellas. Hope you don't mind. Excuse me. Can I go down, please? Thanks. Bye, fellas. Am I not incognito?
chicken ghost story.
No, they're not. Wait 1 second. We'll say this one's been over a year now and he's a nice guy. Well, that's good. And Emma, shut up. You don't get to talk here. Okay, so the chicken ghost story. It was when I was like, I had to be like right before 3rd grade. So whatever age you are in like 2nd or 1st grade, is how old I was. And like, I basically like, I remember like really, really clearly. I remember falling asleep in the living room because I was watching Hello Kitty. And basically like what happened is I kind of like woke up in the middle of the night and I was like laying on my stomach on the couch and like my arm was like dangling off the couch. I remember like watching and like a chicken came up and fucking pecked my hand. Like literally it even like it left a mark. Like there was a little red mark on my hand, right? In the morning. And like in the morning like I went and I was telling my parents, I was like, guys, like a chicken came into the house last night and pecked my hand, and like I'd show them my hand and everything and they're like, okay buddy, thank you Aaron. They're like, okay, buddy, whatever. And I was like, no, guys, like, there was actually a chicken in the house. And, like, nobody in my family would believe me. They're like, okay, well, then how did the chicken get in the house? And I was like, I don't know, maybe it was, like, a ghost or something. And my family, like, still makes fun of me over it. And I was like, how do you explain the big old red dot on my hand, huh? Like, where did I get the big old red dot on my hand from other than the ghost chicken? And, yeah, my family still holds it over me, so...
Love that.
What? That is the most random ass ghost story.
Yeah.
You pinched your hand. Why would I pinch my own hand?
Because you're dumb.
Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. A red market? No, it was like an actual, like, it was like a cut. Like, it was literally like as if I had been, like, pecked, and it, like, broke the skin and everything. Also, weren't you the one that you said you sleepwalked? No, but I watched it happen. That's the difference. What would I have done when sleepwalking to get a red cut on my hand in the shape conveniently as if a chicken were to have pecked me? Maybe I went outside and got pecked by a chicken. What, you think you watched it happen? No, it happened. Special effects makeup. Yes, a freaking, what, like 5 or 6 year old did special effects makeup. That lasted for like a week or two, however long it took to heal. Ouchies, I'm injured. Oh, this is jam. Why does nobody believe me about the evil ghost chicken? It happened,
I
guys.
You about the evil ghost.
Thank you, Kiana. I need you to tell that to my parents.
Oh, I don't know if I'll say that to their face.
You won't back me up, man?
I'll back you up in spirit.
CGI, just like when they faked the moon landing. Bro, you believe in the moon? You were 5 in 1st grade, so I was 7 or 8. Okay, so that doesn't make it any better. I still can't do special effects makeup when I was 7 or 8.
Oh man, have you seen what kids these days can do?
Yeah, that's kids these days, not kids those days.
Oh. Oh, boop, boop, boop.
Bonk 'em. You love that meme. That is a good meme. I did think it was really funny, and it's something that would totally work against, like, my family, like, my, like, grandparents and stuff. Excuses. You've seen what I could do then, you just used real blood. Yeah, I just conveniently just sliced my arm open, and it's really, really good CGI. Kiana's right. But...
Oh, you spelled my name right! Aww, Emma.
You never
Don't
get all
dare
excited
with
when
me
I
like
spell it,
that.
right?
Well, I know you know how to spell my name.
Are they gonna get mad at me and he's gonna detect me?
We Snapchat every day. I'd hope you know how to spell my name after that.
Don't expect me! I'm expected to. Well, you know, maybe I just want some recognition for once.
Hey, Destiny.
Yeah.
Thank you for spelling my name.
You're
and thank you
welcome.
for being such a great supporter of my art.
You're gonna really like the birthday card. I signed it to an amazing artist.
Aw.
I could show you, like, I already wrote in the card just so it'd be prepped. I could show you the outside of the card. Not like
No,
the
I
actual,
wanna-
not like the
um,
actual of the card, like the envelope, I mean.
Oh, sure, I'll see the envelope.
Wanna see the envelope? That way I can prove I'm not lying.
I didn't think you were lying. Guys, I never said she was lying, for the record.
See? Wait. I don't have my headphones on, but you can see. It says, oh wait, it's like, hard to read. It says, for an amazing artist.
Aww.
It's got a big ol' heart on it.
Aww. She underlined it thrice.
I underlined it quite a lot.
I love that. That just shows how amazing I am. Aw, she's so sweet. Before she gets back, I love her very much. And thank you for supporting my friend.
See, I told you.
I never doubted you.
Are you guys gonna get mad at me and get detected again? Okay, well,
Wait.
apparently not.
Wait, what was my weird flex?
You would flex, but okay, Kiana. Thor, what are you eating? Get out of
What
there.
did I say that was a weird flex? The 3 underlines. Dude, okay, 1 underline. Wow. 2 underlines. Okay, I see you. 3 underlines. Hot damn. Nobody has romanced me like this since the summer of '83.
You say as you were born in 2000?
Yep. Exactly my point.
Why are you looking at me? What?
It's 2 lifetimes.
What? Do you have something you want to say? Thor's literally just standing and staring at me. What?
He wants somebody to pay that 4,000. 5,000?
4,000 to pet.
4,000 is what I thought.
Get up here. Come over here. Up. Come on.
Oh.
What is it, baby? Lay down. If you got something from me that's underlined, it will probably look worse because half the time my shaky ass hands ends up doing more crossing out than underlining. I did make a spelling error on when I was writing the card, and I crossed it out, and I was like, ignore that.
Well, now I'm gonna judge you for it for the rest of eternity.
You're literally.
Especially if it's my name. If you misspelled my name,
No. Okay, wait.
we're gonna fight.
It wasn't like a misspelling. I just wrote the wrong letter on accident, and I recognized it immediately.
Okay, good.
It wasn't that like I just did the name wrong. I literally just like my hand went into the wrong motion for the thing. It adds character. And I wrote it in pen, so I couldn't erase it.
Oh, that was your big mistake, Ricky.
You can't sign a card with pencil. They're like made of like cardstock. You can't write on that with pencil.
Yes, you can.
They don't show
You're just
up well
not using-
enough.
You're not using the right pencil.
Well,
You need to use a softer lead pencil.
y'all can't spell your name. Emma, I can spell your name.
I can spell Emma's name. I
It
think.
is Emma. Your name's Emma. Isn't it Emmeline? That's my grandfather says when he's word working. The amount mistakes the character, including blood from all the finger incidents. Oh, hello, sir. I didn't realize there was a dude here. It's at Raina Girl. Good job, Epic.
Family who eats each other's blood together stays together.
Oh no.
Yes.
I
Happy
just
birthday.
teleported up. How did that freaking? Yeah, it is Emmeline. See? I'm just gonna message Ernie on Instagram and be like, "How do you spell Emma's full name?"
Dude, Ernie and I are buds. Still have 2 minutes left in this drawing.
People need to stop getting mad at me for climbing. I'm just
Stop
climbing.
climbing.
Make me. I'm gonna climb me. Who told you? I'm pretty sure Ernie said it one of the times when you guys were in the call.
I thought she said it the other day.
You might have said it, yeah. I know it was said, like, recently. Oh, this guy's body's jamming out. Hello, sir, you good? How did that detect me? What? He's dead! You have no memory. There's no other way I would have found it out. Kiana, I don't know how I'm supposed to do this without ever getting seen. I'm like high notoriety.
Maybe you have to walk around and like and like hide in groups to get your notoriety.
But there's no
going
groups
first.
over here. They're talking about how there's nobody out and around. Like all of the groups are these bad guys. There's like 2 cardinals over there. I can't hide in them. We don't eat the blood. That's weird. He just managed to cut his finger several times woodworking. Granted, I think I'm the only one who actually has a finished product from him with blood stains. It's an interesting calling 911 for the first time. Oof. I've never called 911. In that really bad car accident with me and Ryan, I made him call 911 and I called our parents.
Valid.
Well, no, but Cameron wouldn't say your full name if he doesn't call you by your full name.
Unless
Nope.
Cameron just
Huh?
call you Emma Lynn.
No, he doesn't.
Oh.
What was I gonna say? After the car accident, the reason I chose to call the parents is because Ryan was freaking out really, really bad. And I knew that if he called the parents freaking out, he would freak them out. And I was really calm, like, right when we got hit. I panicked later. So I was like, I called my mom, and my mom said that I handled it really, really well. Because, like, I started it off with, like, first of all, we're okay, but we were just in a huge accident. And everything. Oh, no! And, what was I gonna say? And so, since I was able to call her super calmly and everything, she then was able to call, like, Ryan's parents and everything and get my dad to come out there and Ryan's dad to come out there. What was I gonna say? But yeah, I'm like, I knew that if I had him call his mom and he was freaking out, his mom would just freak out. Fun fact about that, the whole blood spurting... Oop, I'm just gonna hide in here for a second. Whole blood spurting out like a geyser in a cut from movies is not actually fake. It does happen. It only happens when, you hit an artery. Had the accident happen, we were sitting in the turn lane for like going left, and we had a red light, and then the light turned green, and Ryan like waited a second because he checks both ways, and then we were going, and this lady ran a super late red light, and instead of trying to get out of the way, she honked at us, and so Ryan was able to swerve, and if he didn't swerve, they said that I would have died on impact because she would have hit directly on me at the passenger. But instead she hit right in front of my door, and it spun us out. The back of our car hit the back of her car, and then we kept going and hit a pole, like the big old pole where like the traffic lights are and everything. We hit that. Completely totaled the car. I was super injured because one, it hit my side, but also like my seatbelt had locked. So like I had like 3 full impacts into a completely locked seatbelt, so I had a bunch of chest injuries and stuff. But yeah, the police report straight up said that she was in the wrong because we had a witness who was like behind us in the turn lane who stayed behind to like tell the police that like we didn't do anything wrong, because she tried to blame it on us. She saw these 2 little teenagers and was trying to be all like, oh yeah, no, they just cut right out in front of me and everything. But the witness was like,
That's
yeah, no,
the
like,
worst.
no, I know, it was so bad. And then like the second that she found out we had a witness, she was trying to be all like, oh, my neck, I'm so injured, and she went away in an ambulance. If you look at the police report, her only listed injury was like a tiny cut on the top left of her hand. And everything.
Oh,
Yeah, so
how
she...
terrible.
I know, and like me and Ryan didn't even go away in ambulances. Like we literally like were like no. But yeah. Oh, when you cut your finger on a table saw all the way to the first knuckle. Ooh. Yikes. That's kind of rough, my guy.
My dad never let us call 911 whenever he injured himself. Doing like workshopy things. I remember there was one time he almost cut his thumb like completely off, like it was hanging
Yeah.
off of his finger, and all he did, he was like, we're not going to the hospital, we're not calling an ambulance, we're just gonna use a little bit of super glue and a little bit of duct tape.
Yeah, that's how my family is. Like when I almost cut my ear completely off when I was 8, like it was literally just like barely hanging on, and we literally just went to like an urgent care and just had them stitch it back on.
Yep, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I remember I was 8, and my family gave me like a kitchen towel, and like they were like, okay, hold this to your ear, because it was like bleeding everywhere.
Yeah.
Fuck. How do I go
As,
up
as ears do when they get cut,
when they get cut almost completely off?
as everybody experiences, as is the human condition.
No, but I remember like it hurt like a lot right away, obviously, but then like once it started like numbing on obviously like after a bit when you like kind of adjust to it.
Yeah.
I remember like sitting in the urgent care like waiting to like get called back and everything. There was this old lady next to me, and I was like having like a casual conversation with her as I'm holding like this super bloody rag to my face, like to the side of my head. I'm just trying to talk to this lady, and she just looked so scared. These guys are gonna get mad. Can I throw knives from down here? I don't think I can. Hello, fellas. You wanna like separate?
Hello, fellow Cardinals.
Yeah, he had two halves hanging. It was just neither, so I called. But that's like the gap in my eyebrow when I split it open with 2x4. Yeah, I feel it. Don't get mad at me. What? I was so worried that they were gonna catch me. Nowhere near as bad as an ear, though. Yeah, there's probably a few times I should have had stitches, but I never did.
There was one time when I was like, I don't know, 3 or 4, I was at a playground and I was playing with a little boy, and we were like pretending to slow dance, and we were like doing really fucking goofy as kids do. And then like I moved, like I think he tripped backwards a little bit, and that caused me to headbutt him. And then I had like and that's what my mom says happened, but if she told me that I just straight up headbutted another child randomly for no fucking reason, I would believe it. But anyway, right, so I have an eyebrow piercing. Where my top ball is of my eyebrow piercing, if you look really closely, you can see a scar, and that's because I needed stitches right there above that eyebrow.
Oh, Aaron donated $5. Thank you, Aaron.
Yeah, so sweet.
That was super random. Thanks, Aaron. You headbutted a teammate once? I've never headbutted anyone because I'm always kind of like, I feel like that doesn't add up well for self-preservation, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, I've been hit in the head enough. I don't need to do it to myself.
That's why you gotta do that stuff when you're young.
When I was young is when I got all of my head injuries. He was
Very
pissing you
true.
off, and in your defense, we were wearing helmets. Yeah, didn't you said you did, like, wrestling and stuff. I mean, I'd imagine there's lots of headbutting in wrestling. Attenzione!
Look at you throwing Italian words into your speech.
I'm just trying to be like the people in the game, Kiana. If I just say random Italian words, does that make me Italian?
It is unwise for
Bitch,
you
it
to
might.
challenge those powers.
I have to start calling you Mario soon.
No, you won't take me.
You're still getting your head injuries. I'm trying to not anymore.
Guards!
To be fair, I'm not playing sports anymore because of all my various foot surgeries. So,
That is a good step in the right direction, I would say.
except I can't take steps. Got him. My mom today was like, oh, we should go by Ross to do some shopping. And I was like, okay, but if we go in, I gotta, like, act more injured than I am because they'll be mad if I'm not going to work. And I'm like, fine. So we made a plan to go in another time, like, with my crutches and everything. Fuck. Fuck. Come on.
Love Ross. I haven't been. Last time I went to Ross was when I visited you at work.
And that was amazing.
Yes, and if you don't get your job at Mercedes, maybe I can visit you at your Mercedes job. I could bring you lunch.
That'd be really cute. It is next to a whole... Oh,
It's not my fault.
He killed himself!
You made the choice.
What? I was nowhere near him! How did he die? It was lacrosse, and I literally grabbed him by the shoulder, made direct eye contact, leaned head back, and just swinging it in as hard as you could. Almost fell over. Dude, I think you gave me... What's CTE? Can you play this game with an Italian accent? I cannot do accents, and I feel like I would just be appropriating if I tried. I don't know how I passed this mission, because I was supposed to kill him, and I fell off a building while chasing him, and then, like, after a minute, it just popped up with, like, the animation and the cinematic for after you kill them, and I'm like, I think he just fell off a building. It's the brain degenerative disorder. Oof. Careful, Epic, I might have that. I've been hit in the head quite a bit. It's fine. Oh.
Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows.
Hello, sir. Get him away from here. Oh, jeez. He killed himself, it happens. It's just, I've never had that happen. I didn't know that could work. Chronic traumatic encephalopathy.
That sounds like a dinosaur.
Oh, damn. That sounds intense. You're gonna give him early onset dementia, my guy. Oh. Pretty much, your brain turns into gray matter. That's no bueno. But see, for that, you have to have a brain, so I think I'm set. I hate that, like, whenever you do that kind of laugh, you hesitate before doing it. It makes it, like, so much worse.
What do you mean it makes it worse?
It makes it, like, it hurts me so much more.
As it should.
I mean, he'll live. I've been hit in the head harder than that. True, but I mean, I guess it kind of depends on, like, how you're hit. Because, like, concussions, like, you can get hit super, super hard, but it won't matter unless you can get hit at a certain angle. Or, like, once you've had a concussion, you're more susceptible to more concussions and stuff like that. So, it's not necessarily, I don't think, how hard you get hit. It's probably the way you get hit or how many times you've been hit. Granted, I'm also not a bitch like him. That's like the time in soccer when I was playing a forward. And, like, I'm not a good forward. We had, like, only, like, 9 players, and you play with a team of 11 on the field, right? And, like, the other goalie refused to try field, and I was like, I'll fucking try it, I don't care. So I played, forward a few times that season, and, like, frick, I'm not supposed to be detected. And, like, I remember, like, the ball had been coming in, like, over the top of us, so I had literally just turned around. I was not touching this girl at all. We made no contact. I turned around, because I knew the ball was going over us, and, like, she had jumped up and landed on the ground. She was trying to, like, jump up to headbutt it, and she landed on the ground on her shoulder and dislocated her shoulder, and I got a yellow card, and I was like, we literally didn't make any contact. The only contact that happened was she kicked the back of my thigh when she was falling down, and I was just like, how did I get a yellow card? I was pissed, and my teammates were all yelling at me. They're like, Destiny, don't be a bad sport. Like, you hit her really hard. I'm like, I didn't touch her. Like, I literally made no contact. We have to accumulate student debt before we can have a brain. That's valid, I guess. Fuck loans. All my homies hate loans. I haven't had any student loans yet because I'm only in community college, but they're coming.
Yeah, it's only a California thing as far as I'm aware, but the first 2 years of community college are free.
Yeah.
Tuition-wise, which I'm very grateful for.
It is quite nice.
It is to be nice. Well, plus I'm a dependent of a veteran, so I'm getting what's called dependents education assistance or education allowance, and that just means they give me $1,200 a month for going to school full time.
Oh, nice. Oh, then
So-
there's me playing with myself. Continue.
So I've got a second savings account.
The ref never got the penalty. Yeah, I never got a penalty. The girl never got a penalty for kicking me full force in the head that one time. You've had one concussion and it was really young. Cracked my forehead on a sliding door. Oof. My sister one time closed a sliding door on my foot and it literally cut into my foot. So I have like a line between like my pinky toe and the second to last toe. It's interesting, not free, but it's still very cheap here. The key word is yet. Bro, I'll trade with you. Yeah, me and Chastity were debating doing a year of college in London just because it's like the same price as doing it here, and it'd be so cool to do a year of college there. That GI Bill helps a ton. Yeah, both of my parents were Marines, but I don't know if I get anything from that. My mom's the one that deals with all that stuff.
You only get the GI Bill. I think the GI Bill is something different because I don't get GI Bill. I get what's called Chapter 35, and I think it's. Are your parents veterans?
Well, they were both in the Marine Corps, but I don't know what counts as veteran or not.
I don't know how the Marine works. I was an Army brat. Sorry.
Yeah.
My laptop's going.
Yeah, they were both in the Marine Corps. People who served themselves. Yeah, so Kiana wouldn't be getting the GI Bill because she wasn't in the Army.
No, I get Chapter 35 is specifically for dependents, so like kids, spouses, and sometimes parents.
What?
It all depends on the situation. But yeah, I get Chapter 35 DEA instead of tuition waiver. Because some people just opt for the tuition waiver, but there's no point in a tuition waiver if you're going to community college.
It says they can pass it on to a dependent if they don't use it, depending on which one they have. That's what Aaron says.
And I don't know if GI gives the option for DEA. I know they do tuition waiver for that one in Chapter 33? Or is 33 GI Bill?
They have post 9/11 and Montgomery GI Bill. I don't know what any of this stuff is.
The post 9/11 one is one specifically for those affected by, like, who lost parents during 9/11. Or something like that.
Yeah, I know nothing about that kind of stuff.
I just know I get money because my dad went to Iraq. And I think I get it for like another 20 months if I'm enrolled in school.
Okay.
So. But yeah, I almost got the tuition waiver, which wouldn't make sense for going to community college.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because you want to save that for when it costs more money.
Yeah. Well, and you can save the tuition waiver for your postgraduate degree, not for your or your undergrad, but the DEA you can only use for undergrad. So
How am I supposed to do this? It's interesting. All I know is my aunt has Veterans Affairs benefits, and I have zero idea how she does. And she like passed basic, and then was almost immediately medically discharged. Oof. You have crippling debt. Does that count? And a rock. I collect
I don't know if
rocks.
you saw Aaron. Aaron said no. I have post 9/11. It's the one I chose when I joined. Like
Oh,
I said,
I
I don't know.
see.
I didn't join. I was an army brat. And so I get chapter 35.
This is difficult. Stop.
Your face is difficult to look away from because it's so beautiful.
You're so cute, Kiana.
Only for
Oh.
you.
Ooh.
Wait. If you have medical discharge, you get VA benefits.
Oh.
Is what Aaron said.
So maybe I should join and then just immediately get medically discharged since I have all my issues.
I don't think they would even accept you in the first
No,
place.
dude, okay, so right when I turned 18, every single branch was like contacting me trying to get me to join. I don't know. Trying to get me to join and everything, and I'm just like, bro, y'all don't want me. The army sent me this whole ass like care package of like water bottles and pencils and shit, and I was like, y'all do not want to get into this. And I just had I just had a Navy dude, a Navy recruiter trying to message me the other day, and he was like, are you still in high school? And I was like, no. That's what happened with your roommate's mother. Yeah, the weird part was like when she managed to pass basics somehow and then got medically discharged. Damn. Just be like, get rid of me, please. Why can't I climb up?
Luckily, I'm too messed up in the brain for them to take me.
I'm messed up everywhere.
And I could be wrong. Someone could correct me if I am wrong, but I believe they don't take people who have had suicidal tendencies in the game, and on antidepressants.
Mm-hmm.
So I am
Just by
exempt.
Teslas.
Just by Tesla
That's
stock.
what I was saying. Dude, when we did the stock project in high school, I remember literally all I did was like, I invested in we were doing fall semester was when I had econ, and so what I did was I invested in a bunch of video game companies because a bunch of video games come out in like late fall. Yeah, so it's like what I would do is I would buy a bunch of them because they go down a lot in price before then. And then like I made hella bank from that because all of the stocks shoot up when a good game comes out, and that was when like Call of Duty like World War II came out and everyone was super hyped for that. And then what was I gonna say? What you do is like if you watch like airlines stocks go like way up and way down every single day. So like if you just watch it throughout the day, you can just easily buy and quickly sell them.
Oh, that's rad. Yeah, we didn't.
He's
So
still
in my
taking
high
them
school,
now, yeah.
we didn't. If we didn't do a stock thing because Lester told me about y'all's stock thing.
Yeah.
But we didn't do a stock thing. We did a thing where like we had to like pick a career, and then it was called the reality store, and we had to like with our like monthly salary we had to like pick an insurance plan and pick like what kind of groceries we would buy with that money, and like what kind of apartment or house we would live in, and like we had to decide if we were married, or no, we didn't decide if we were married and had kids. That was randomly assigned to us.
Oh.
So we had to account
So it was
for
like
that
the game
as
of
well.
life.
Yeah, basically. And we spent like, I think it was like 2 whole days doing the reality store after during my junior year, after everybody had econ for at least like 3 weeks. Because had it once per semester, so once the spring class started, we
How
did
am
the
I
reality
supposed to do
store.
this? I have no idea how I'm supposed to do this. Damn, y'all actually learned life skills. I didn't. We did the stock project, and then the only project that had anything to do with like life skills was we had to like go on like Indeed.com and like find out how much a job we wanted would pay us, and then we had to like
Yeah,
go on
we
like
did that
Zillow
too.
and like find a place to live and like find a car and everything, and that was it.
We did that with the reality store, but that's probably the only thing my school taught me that
See what I'm telling you?
has helped me. Like they taught us like how to balance a checkbook during that.
Yeah,
They
we
taught
did.
us how to like manage our money. So like my high school was shit except for that.
Yeah, we didn't do any of that. Our econ was almost entirely just revolving around stocks.
See, that's
They
so
sent me
weird. I
move
don't
desks
think
in
we
high
even
school.
covered stocks, and like we watched a lot of Shark Tank in my econ class.
Uh-huh.
And we had this professor. He was hecka annoying and like trying. He was literally one of those dudes that was like, "Hello, my fellow kids." And yeah, he was ugh. Didn't like him. But yeah, we watched a lot of Shark Tank, so that was cool.
I have no idea how I'm supposed to do this. I have to do this without getting caught, but there's like so many people here. Didn't take econ, so it's probably part of it. It was required for us. We had to take a semester of government and a semester of econ.
Yeah, for my school, cause y'all had block schedule, right?
No, only
Like,
2
the
days a
4
week.
classes?
Only 2 days
Oh,
a week.
okay. Yeah, so that's how my high school back in Wisconsin was we had 8 classes a day and then 2 days a week we had a block schedule. So we had to have 1 semester of econ our junior year and 1 scene of government our senior year. But then the school that I moved to, the other high school in town, had you had to take, they were like the same class. You had to take like a joint econ government class, which I thought was way too rushed and like learned luckily I already taken the econ class, so
Yeah.
Try to force devotion.
You
yeah, I was
civics,
fine. I
world
didn't care
history.
about government.
People must be taught.
We had I don't remember what history classes we had. I know junior year we had world history. And then I think we had, I don't remember what kind of history we had sophomore year, but I don't think we had history freshman year.
My sophomore year was like a world civilizations.
Maybe.
My junior year was like American history, I think. I can't tell you. I don't remember much about junior year. And freshman year?
Wisconsin, she's a
even
cheesehead.
that.
They called you a cheesehead.
I mean, look, I don't even like football, but yes, you're not wrong.
Wisconsin isn't real. Careful, she got offended the other day because I was like, go eat some cheese, and she was like, bitch, I might.
If Wisconsin's not real, then where did cheese come from?
Not Wisconsin.
It came from Wisconsin.
Yeah, let's see.
Are you gonna look up the origin of cheese?
Where was cheese invented?
It's gonna be white people. But
Poland.
Poland.
5500 BCE.
If Wisconsin doesn't exist, then what's stopping the Canadians?
Is Wisconsin on the border?
Yes,
Oh.
Wisconsin.
I don't know where Wisconsin is. I don't know.
Canada and Wisconsin and Minnesota are the Canada of the United States.
Oh, okay. I don't know where Wisconsin is, so cheese came from someone who forgot about a barrel of milk and then came back and was like, oh damn, I'm hungry, and this is now solid, right? I like cheese, but cheese doesn't like me. Hello, sir. Don't yell at me, please. I just want to go right there.
I see. Keep watch over these
I need a
fields
soda.
and ensure no harm comes to the bundles of
What?
wheat. It may seem
What is
a
it, Toy?
mundane task, but it is critical nonetheless.
Someone acts it when I'm like really tired. You also don't call soda soda.
No, because it's not.
It is.
Because if I say that word, my accent comes out because I elongate the O.
I do that. Ryan always gets mad at me because I go soda.
Yeah, I don't like that. Because that's how I say it, and that's why I have to say pop. Because if I say it once, like I'm already treading water by saying Minnesota, but see, I had to hesitate. But if I say it like with the S word, then I'm gonna have an accent, and I don't want to embarrass you on stream with an accent.
Canada's the one who should fear us expanding north. Manifest me too. We're gonna manifest me. I remember being like a kid, like learning about Manifest Destiny and everything, and I was like, that's my name, teacher, that's my name. Nobody was ever as entertained as me.
You were a special child.
I mean, I guess you could say that. No, you want to know like the most fucked up thing? So I used to ride the bus to school in middle school, right? And like there was a time my bus stop, it was like my bus stop had like a maximum of 3 kids on it at any given time, and then like the second stop had like 5 or so, and then like the third and the fourth stop were huge, right? And everything. So it's like we were always like the first ones picked up and the last ones left. But there was like a total of like 8 maximum of the first 2 stops at any given time. And our bus had broken down, so they were sending other buses to come pick us up. They sent a short bus to come and pick up me, like my stop and the second stop. And I was so like upset because like riding a short bus to middle school, you would get teased for months, you know? And like the freaking driver was like trying to make jokes about it the whole time that he was taking us to school. He's like, "Oh, would you guys like some helmets?" And I was like, "Leave me alone." And it was like, it was yeah, it was so rude. Me and my friends were all like so upset. We like pulled up to school, got out of the bus, and everyone's like, "Why are you on the short bus? Like, did they finally find out about you?" And I was like, "Leave me alone." It was the worst, Kiana.
I can only imagine. Middle school is the worst. Oh my gosh.
Okay, well, wrestlers deserve to be on the short bus, Epic. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's mean. I'm kidding. But I was so upset, Kiana. You have no idea.
I can only imagine. Is someone trying to text me?
It's me.
It's not you. You didn't text me.
I mean, I did, and you just ignored me for an hour. I didn't trust you with the nicer buses.
I didn't ignore you. I was on the phone with Hafsa.
You were on the phone ignoring me.
I'm gonna hang up.
No, you're not.
I'm gonna not watch your stream anymore.
I've never been so offended by something I completely agree with. I love that meme because every time there's one of those memes, I always relate to it, and I'm always pissed.
Oh my god, I need to draw this hand. This drawing is supposed to be 10 minutes, but I keep pausing it to talk. I'm not allowed to pause.
How are
So after
people
this one, I have a 20 minute, and then I've got a 50 minute.
Wow.
The only reason I'm drawing this one is because it's due tomorrow.
Your Motorola Flip Razor? What's that? What's a Motorola Flip Razor?
I think it's a phone, mate.
It sounds like a phone, but like that's a very, very specific phone. Not like most people would just say like Motorola Flip Phone, but like the Razor makes it sound like it's like the gaming edition. I want to step on the fire. I can't step on the fire. It's still showing that 2 people can see me, but like there's no direction. I think it's just glitched onto my screen. Did I not have a razor? I did not. Coolest phone in history. I had one of those that like you could put horizontally and you could slide it up, and I thought it was super cool.
Yes, that was my first phone.
No, I remember like I had one and I ended up breaking it because I was throwing it around a lot. And my mom was like, "Okay, like I'll go get you a new phone tomorrow." And she came back with like a smartphone, like a touchscreen smartphone, and she's like, "Yeah, it's got unlimited data." And I'm like, "Why did I get rewarded for breaking my phone?" I still think your favorite meme is the one how you can radically blur an image and it's just a blurred potato. I feel that. You had the slide phone with texting keyboard. Yeah, no, that thing was my jam. I had the same one twice.
So you know that one I had for like a few years, and I remember I had 2 batteries for it because those phones you used to be able to like take out the batteries.
Yeah.
And so like I had 2 fully charged batteries with me at all times, and I would just let my phone die and just take out the battery and replace it. That's a kind of freedom you don't get these days.
I remember when I was like in, I think like the 6th grade, I had like a knockoff BlackBerry, where it was like all just like the like block, and it like had like this small screen and the little keyboard under it and everything. And like I remember very specifically, it had a demo of The Sims 1 that you could play for 10 minutes at a time, and I just kept replaying the demo all the time because I thought it was really cool. You had a graphing calculator. I feel that. Got in middle school since my parents sent me to school in a really rough area, so it was a safety thing. Yeah, no, mine was because when I was like before middle school, I walked home from school, and then middle school I was riding the bus, and so they wanted me to have a phone for both of those. Dummy. When I did walk home from school in like elementary school, like freaking 1st and 2nd grade was like the roughest like city around us. Like it's not any bad, but it's like the roughest one kind of like near here. And I used to walk home then, and my parents did not care. But now like I'm in a nice area and they don't like me going out, which I think's funny. The freaking
Never
arrows are so
trust rich
rich.
people.
True.
They're gonna murder you. They're gonna hunt you down.
The little arrows are still on my screen. I might need to freaking reload my game because that's gonna bother me. Can I just throw knives at him? Fuck.
I don't know what else I can do to this hand.
Got him. How do I retrieve the apple?
That was a really good one.
Apple retrieved, okay. Now what? Do I just run away?
Yeah.
Like I was in middle school and this guy who got stabbed. Oof. Oh jeez. Yeah, I remember the worst that happened to us was like when I was in like the 1st grade, we were like out front for 4th of July doing like sparklers and shit. And this guy came up and handed me a big old bag of illegal fireworks and just walked away. Just carry an air horn, nobody expects it. I mean, true, but I mean, who would come to the aid of somebody with an air horn? Everyone would just be annoyed. Okay, I'm gonna reload my game because these little arrows are pissing me off, unless this fixes it. No?
Oh, I get 2 hands for this one.
Exit.
Interesting.
Illegal
I kinda hate
fireworks
that
the shit.
one, though.
Illegal fireworks are not the shit when you're like in the 1st grade. That is not something a 1st grader should have access to.
Ooh. Let me just switch up my ones.
My soda almost exploded.
You mean your pop?
No, I do not actually. As a matter of fact, that is not anywhere near what I meant. Could you believe it?
Nope.
In South Carolina, I forget that they aren't illegal fireworks, they're just fireworks. Yeah, I hear there's lots of things illegal. California is like, no. But then again, we catch on fire enough, so I don't think we should push our limits.
And the Bronte sisters.
What?
Nothing. Somebody made like a Clone High Sona, and it's like King Tut.
Oh.
And it's this. Did you ever watch Clone High?
No.
That's one of my favorite shows. Pew! 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 So JFK and Joan of Arc go to prom together, and when JFK picks Joan of Arc up in the limo, she's like, who are they? And it's Catherine the Great and all 3 of the Bronte sisters, and then this person added King Tut, so then it's like, oh, they're my other dates, Catherine the Great, King Tut, and the Bronte sisters.
But you guys are from Cali. Me and the other girl on the call are. Epic is from South Carolina.
Not from California.
Well,
I'm a cheesehead
we're
through.
we're in California.
I'm in California, and I'll probably never leave.
Whereas I'm hoping to leave.
I mean, like, it'd be cool to leave, and I wouldn't mind leaving, but based on, like, my profession.
Yeah, it's best to be in California for you.
Yeah.
Whereas for me, I can't be in California for my profession. If I do what I want.
Why?
You
Why
easily
do
watched
people
it. I
Why do
know.
people keep sharing their stickers? I want to buy them all.
I know Ryan and Cameron have been watching Clone High, like, just together in Discord and stuff, but I haven't been.
It's really good. Well, now that's a meme and everybody's watching it, so...
You're heading wherever you can get an engineering job. True.
Yeah, see, my thing is, so I'm going for television animation, and literally the only place in the United States of America that is good for television animation is Los Angeles.
Yeah.
So, I'm here to stay, baby.
Anyway. Yeah, everywhere you go is gonna need engineers. So, and like, I feel like a lot of engineering, you can kind of do whatever you want. Oh, bro, that's sick. Your parents work in television? What? That's cool. What do they do? Oh shit, what do I have to do? He was gonna die anyway. Why did I have to kill him?
For honor.
He was literally like on a freaking pyre about to get burnt to death. And I just
Yes.
jumped up and stabbed him in the face. Your dad's an editor, your mom's a producer. That's hella cool.
That's hecka rad, dude.
E sia il tuo dio a giudicarti.
Yeah, I want to do like promotional videos and stuff for F1, so I would do like video editing and I would do like the recording and stuff, but it's nowhere near as big of a deal as that. It would just be like YouTube videos and shit.
My friend texted me, my dad has watched Hamilton 14 times since it got put on Disney Plus. Let me reiterate for you. You did not read that wrong. 14 times. I just heard him yell from downstairs at the top of his lungs, Lafayette!
Almost everything has mechanical system or thermal fluid dynamics. True.
Vengeance clouded my mind.
Engineers are kind of like a basis for, I feel like, every single company, because no matter what, every company is going to need some kind of engineer.
Oh yeah, everything's getting automated. All, like the major things are gonna be like any type of engineering and robotics.
Guided me
Yeah.
to learn from myself.
So it's a good job to have. You'll have lots of options. That's why my parents were saying it's good for me to have a marketing degree, because everything needs marketing. So even if I can't do like the specific kind of marketing I want, like with the promotional videos, that it'll be really good to have just the marketing degree, because I can do any kind of marketing here before I get a job in F1 if they don't want me right away.
Many of you gladly give it. But it is our
Alright, screw
ability
it. I
to
don't want to draw
choose
these hands anymore.
whatever you think is true that makes us human.
Ah!
There is no book.
Hello?
Oh!
Teach
Oh,
or
big
tell
loud.
you the answers.
Hi.
Show you the path.
Hello.
How are you guys doing?
Good. I have Kiana very loud and Avon very quiet, so 1 second.
Are you sure you want to turn me up?
I turned you up 10%. You're fine.
Your own way.
You're just sitting here with your rock.
Not
It's okay. I feel that, Schnucks. I have many rocks.
for anyone else.
Rocks are the shit, though.
I don't have rocks, but I have skulls.
I have like little, like I have those like vials of different kinds of stones.
Not real skulls. I wish they were real skulls.
I have sand.
Rocks are fucking dope. Yeah, no, I've got many rocks. Here, wait.
I have pencils. You want
That's all
some
you
pencil ASMR?
Here, wait. Stop.
Oh yes.
Stop the cutscene.
Okay.
Wait, be right back.
Everyone's gone now, and it's just me again. I don't know if y'all could hear my pencil ASMR. I got a new
I
mic.
have more than
so
this.
it-
This is all I could grab in one go. Ooh. I have like a bunch of these little like vials of different kinds of rocks. Here, wait. My eye hurts.
Oh, I got one of those. I got one of those at first.
Okay. So like, we've got like my eye hurts. 1 second. This is like rose quartz. You can't see it very well, but like I've got that. I've got like all these like little vials of different kinds of rocks that are really cool. Like, pretty neato. I've tons and tons of rocks, and like I literally just have like a bunch of these like just vials of rocks. And like I said, I have like 8 more than this. I just couldn't grab them all.
Yeah, she's so cool.
I also have, I have fancy bookends. Like I have 2 of these, so they're like bookends and stuff. If I dropped a massive geode on her desk, that'd be bad. I actually do have geodes. 1 second. They're over here on my big old shelf. So I've got fancy blue geode, and I've got fancy purple geode. These are halves, so I have the other halves as well.
Ooh. Ooh.
And then I've got this big old hunk of like amethyst.
Ooh. Ooh.
And then I've got a dragon on a rock.
Thor!
Dragon on a rock.
Oh, is that a real dragon?
And then I've got another dragon on a rock. I like dragons and I like rocks.
Valid. Good combo.
And then I've got this little rock tree. Ooh,
Rock
it's
tree.
like wire tree, like a bunch of rocks.
Rock tree.
It's pretty. It's rainbow.
I want a rock tree. Ooh.
Oh, also, you want to see something cute? It's not a rock, but I have a little treasure chest with a Pac-Man in it that I just keep on my shelf. A Pac-Man ghost, and I love it because his eyes just poke out. He sits on my shelf. Yeah, I have many rocks though.
Welcome back.
I am back. Ghost. Hold up, is that a shark? Where? Which one is the shark? He protects you from the chicken ghost. He does. He keeps me safe. Is which one a shark? I don't know where there would be a shark. But yeah, I have many rocks. I have many things up there on my shelves. I have lots of seashells too. Shark down? Wait, by the pumpkin? Oh yeah, my shark bowl! Yeah, this is my little shark bowl. He holds my markers for my whiteboard. I got this at GameStop. It's got like a little, it's got the little teeth and everything. I was like, I completely forgot about this. I love the shark bowl too. Shark hype. I've got so many things. Schnucks, like, here, wait, let's put this back on webcam for a second. Let me just show you my shelves. Like, I got those two shelves that are full of crap. And then I've got, I can't see as well. I've got those two shelves that are full of stuff. You can see my Minecraft mug way up there. I've got a little Pikachu, Orisa, all kinds of stuff. I have such a great spread of just cool stuff. I'm a hoarder. The only thing you like more than sharks are orcas. That's cool. I love marine animals. They're really neat to me too. Though my favorite animal is a panda. I'm a huge fan of pandas. Okay. another chatting portion of this Assassin's Creed stream after we showed a bunch of F1 pictures. Red panda, just a normal panda. Red pandas are super cute though. I'm just a big fan of pandas. Wait. I'm showing off more things. I can prove the pandas. Here's the panda. I have a giant freaking panda. The coolest decoration you have is a toy Ferrari your dad got you. That's really cute though. I don't have any cars.
How do you not have any cars? Alright, guess I'm gonna get her a car. For her another real car. Hopefully expensive.
Hi, Tor.
I didn't even buy my own car.
You got a Kingdom Hearts poster? That's cool. I have 2 F1 posters on my wall. You got a model Mustang. That's really neat. I want model F1 cars. And like I have the poster that I brought with me to the F1 race. That is a meme poster. Like it's literally just like funny memes from the driver that I like. He's got like 2 funny pictures, like one of him like on a scooter with a bunch of the cars behind him and like a bald picture and stuff like that. And like I literally made a whole poster and everything for when we went to the race, and I was holding it up. And like we all had meme posters, to be fair. Like Cameron had one of Kimi Räikkönen dabbing. Cameron got the best reaction though, because Kimi Räikkönen actually saw it and he pointed at Cameron and he gave a thumbs up, and we have a picture of Kimi Räikkönen doing that thumbs up. And it was like, Cameron has peaked at that moment. That was like the happiest you will ever see Cameron in his life. Boy, get out of my trash can. Kimmy on the radio is hilarious. Kimmy is really funny. He's always just like, leave me the hell alone. He took George Russell out of the race yesterday though, which was kind of bad. Leave Russell alone. Boy, no. Hey, no. Go. Yeah, it's 1/24th scale Ferrari F12. That's cool. Kimmy is a savage. He's also now officially the most experienced F1 driver ever. Told his bit boss to shut up multiple times. He has a whole quote for it. Like he literally, there's official F1 merch of his whole "Leave me alone, I know what I'm doing." Ryan has a jacket of it, and I have a little button for it that I have on my work lanyard. But then again, he's also on Alfa Romeo now, and so it's like his Alfa Romeo engineer kind of doesn't know what he's talking about a lot of the times. So nice. He's the Iceman. He is. Kimmy's funny. Kimmy's really funny. My favorite was, like, I don't know how long ago, it was a few weeks ago. He, like, had a picture, like, with his whole family on his Instagram, and his son's, like, not smiling at all. And Kimmy's, like, comment on it, or his caption or whatever, he was like, well, at least my son takes after me.
At least we know it's mine.
Kimmy's, like, known for, like, not smiling for photos. He's always just, like, whatever. He's also, like, the one that, like, doesn't talk much. Like, you can ask him a question, and you're lucky to get a full sentence from him. He's also the one that gets fucking blasted drunk at every end of the year party.
You talked about him before.
Yeah, well, it's Cameron's favorite. He's funny. Cameron really, really likes Kimmy. He's got a lot of Kimmy Räikkönen merch.
But he's wrong about liking Kimmy, because Kimmy's not the best, right?
Well, Kimmy was really good. He used to actually, like, win races and stuff. He was on Ferrari. I don't think... Did he win a driver's championship? Wait, now I need to look this up. I feel like he did. Yeah, he won 2007. So he has won a drivers championship. You can't blame him for enjoying himself. Yeah, he is. He kicked ass on Ferrari. Yeah, no, I knew he won a lot of races. I didn't know if he won a championship, and he did. He won 2007.
Okay. So there's Kimmy, there's Lando, and there's Hulk.
Hulkenberg, yes. Hulkenberg's the one that you agreed is hot, but he's not technically in the season this year. He didn't get a seat, because he lost his seat last year, and he apparently doesn't have a manager. He tries to manage himself, but you can't manage yourself when you are the freaking driver. It doesn't work out well.
Cute dog though.
Hulk's dog? Yeah, you like Hulk's dog.
Source or whatever.
It's yeah. You can just say Zeus because it's spelled Zeus.
A presto, Ezio.
He's just German. He talks funny. He just do. He'll change his tires too. Yeah, he'll do everything. He does his pit stops too.
The data stream is corrupted. No, scratch that. This says it's incomplete.
Okay.
It's the codex pages. It looks like Ezio had them all when this memory occurred.
I have to get all of the codex pages for this? Are you fucking kidding me?
How am I supposed to find them?
Hold on.
You know nothing about F1 before these streams. You feel like you're sort of learning things about it now.
He must have picked it up during one of the corrupted
Glad I
seasons.
can be educational.
According to this, it'll show you the location of any missing codex pages.
Okay, so I have to go get all of the codex pages? That's gonna freaking suck. Oh Jesus,
My
why
love.
is it lagging? Huh?
I will be right back. I
Okay.
need a new Pepsi.
The Red Bull team seems like a party, low-key. I feel like it can be, but there's also this whole thing where everyone talks about Christian Horner pressures his drivers too much, and that's why the second drivers always struggle. You should move this stream to the educational category now. Yeah, I'll just sit here and talk about F1. Okay, I don't see codex pages, so is there just none in the city? Max is really good, though. Yeah, no, Max is really good. That's also another reason that people talk about how they struggle as the second drivers, because it's a lot to live up to Max. Could probably get new viewers doing that. Yeah, you can see that. You know, it's really hard to, like, go up against a teammate who's such a good driver. Like, Max is such a strong talent, which, like, that's why, like, it wasn't fair to Gasly, because there was no way Gasly could live up to that right away. And Albon's not living up to that, and Albon's kind of screwing himself over because he keeps doing these, like, super, super ballsy overtakes trying to be like Max, and then he ends up ruining his race. So the problem is that like Max can pull off super, super cool maneuvers and super, super cool overtakes and stuff, whereas Albon cannot. Albon's not as good at being an aggressive driver. Granted, he hasn't been on Red Bull for that long, but you can't try to drive the same way as somebody else when you just can't. Like, Max just has that natural talent. It's the same thing with Hamilton. Bottas is still pretty good. Bottas would be a really, really good standalone driver is the thing. If he wasn't on the team with Hamilton, people would be talking all the time about what a good driver he is and everything. Because he is a really strong driver, and everything. Like, he's a good talent and everything. But he's getting paired against Hamilton, who wins every single race. So everyone's like, oh no, Bottas isn't that good, yada, yada, yada. He only does well because he's in the car and everything. When it's like, he's a fine driver on his own. Like, he got pole position for yesterday's race and everything. Like, he's a good driver. It angers you that Mark makes him back off. Yeah, that pisses me off too. Literally could have taken it multiple times. Thanks, Kiana. Thanks for supporting me. No, but yeah, like the whole like Valtteri it's James like scandal where they made Valtteri like give Lewis back the position and everything, and they don't let Valtteri ever fight for it. Like, they should have let them duke it out more yesterday, because like it didn't matter. Like, if Bottas won yesterday, Hamilton still has that huge lead in the championship. So it's like they should really let him fight more. They should let Bottas actually vie for the position, but they're worried that it's gonna be like how it was with Hamilton and Rosberg. Back when they were fighting and everything, because they were super aggressive fighting with each other, so it was always like they could take each other out of the race, and they did a few times, and they're too worried about letting that happen again. Though I do like Nico Rosberg's strategy of winning his first Drivers' Championship and immediately retiring. Where the heck's this page? Where the heck's this page? That's how you stay undefeated. Yeah, that's true. There are names you hear over and over again, and I can't follow it well enough. But you can follow it well enough, you can't contribute. I should feel that. They should make them run the last lap. Yeah, but last lap it would be not a fair fight, you know? Because they would, like, most of the time they're on different strategies for the whole race. So last lap they could have different amounts of tire wear, different amounts of gas. Like, it wouldn't be a fair fight if they just did last lap. Okay, where the heck am I going? Oh, do I have to go in there? Excuse me, guys. Okay, I will kill you.
Promise?
You know for sure Lando's the one that Destiny really likes. Hell yeah! That's all you need to know. Lando's the one. Lando's the good one.
You got it.
Hey man, my one goal of Twitch streaming is I want to get famous enough that I can stream with Lando. You have a bit of evidence for those claims too, just a little bit. You know, just like the wallpaper and like his autograph and everything, you know, just a couple. Oops, excuse me. For instance, the desktop background, yeah. And my phone. And all the merchandise. No, but like, so what Kiana was talking about earlier, they did like special helmets. Lando's been known to like always do different helmets for almost every single race, but they all kind of like centralize around like his normal helmet design. Him and his teammate like painted specific helmets for world like National Mental Health Day. And everything, and they used the helmets in the race yesterday because it was National Mental Health Day and everything. And they're selling mini scale versions of it, but they're like $167. And I'm like, I really want it, but I don't want to spend that much money for it. It's very sad. But it's really cute, and I really do like it. But yeah, I do like that Lando always does special helmets. Like he tries to almost always do helmets that are designed after the country they're racing in, which is really cool. And like he did it last year too, but there was a bit of controversy because there was technically a rule last year where you're not supposed to change your helmet design more than once. You're only allowed to change it once for the whole season. And Lando was kind of getting away with it since it was the same basic design for every race. But then there was a huge controversy because Daniil Kvyat tried to do a special helmet for when they raced in Russia last year, and they wouldn't let him because he had already changed his helmet design. And everyone's like, what the hell? That's a stupid rule. Like, let them change the helmets as much as they want. And so they took the rule away for this year. So a lot of the drivers have been doing, like, fancy helmets for every race. Can mail you pocket change, thanks. If anyone cares, Ford is holding second in World Race Champion. Is that World Racing Championship or World Rally? That's Rally, isn't it? Oops, excuse me, sir. I'm just trying to get the codex page. I don't keep up that much with rallying, if that's rallying. Yeah, rally, okay. I want to. And I really want to get into MotoGP. Because MotoGP seems like it'd be a really fun one to keep up with. I just don't know where I would watch MotoGP. Because I watch F1. I have the F1 TV subscription, so... T-Pose of Doom right there, basically. They just did the race in Suninen. I don't know where that is.
Maybe there's still something worth thinking.
But rallying's cool. I know Bottas does rallying in his free time. Fucking T-Pose needed them both. Yeah, you just gotta you just hit him with the yeet. What are they gonna do? T-Pose back? Excuse me? You're really quiet now, and I don't know why you got so quiet.
Oh, it's because my mic was up. My bad. Like, because it moves up.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
down.
Mine does
And I had
that.
it up when I took it off. And I just forgot.
You forgot the pizza.
I forgot the pizza. Italia.
Is the other person streaming? No, Kiana's just hanging out with me. Whenever I'm playing games like this, she just likes to hang out and talk with me. I like Kiana.
Aw, Kiana likes you too.
Kiana does stream her art every once in a while, though.
Yeah, I'm starting to more. I might mainly do it when I haven't been doing what I'm supposed to. So it's mainly when I do commissions. Like I think the last time I streamed, I was working on G's Icon and then a commission for my buddy Ryan. Or Tom Ryan.
There's so many people I need to kill. Do I have any smoke bombs? No. Nope, I didn't want that.
Try killing him.
Stop it!
Speaking of, I'm working on sizing the sub badges right now.
Heck yeah. Why did it put me back there? I want my sword. What would you do if their lifeless corpses did a T-Pose back? I feel like it's more intimidating when the lifeless corpses start moving. Like, that happens a lot in this game where they, like, glitch out and you'll just, like, be chilling and, like, one of the corpses will just, like, fly up and go back down. I feel like that's a lot more intimidating than them T-posing back. Like, how freaked out would you be in real life if you just murdered somebody and their body just freaking, like, jumps up and goes back to just being dead?
I feel like I would just be kind of upset that I murdered somebody in the first place.
No, I feel like if we murdered somebody, we would murder for good cause. I feel like you wouldn't murder just for murder.
Really?
Yeah.
So sweet.
I think so highly of you, don't I?
You do, it's weird.
Murder for a rock. That's good cause. I don't know what you're talking about. You'd be a bit more concerned if you stabbed someone and they stood back up to a T-pose. I guess it kind of depends on the moment. I feel like a T-pose is just kind of, like, seen as inherently threatening, whereas I don't think a T-pose is that threatening because, like, what kind of attack are you going to do from a T-pose? Like, you can't really, like, whack somebody very efficiently, you know? Like, if somebody comes and stands up and just T-poses right in front of you, how are they going to hurt you, you know? Their, like, main forms of attack are, like, locked out. They'd have to break the T-pose. Make sure it's a cool rock. I mean, most rocks are pretty cool.
I don't think I've ever seen a not cool rock.
The double ear clap. Bah! I am injured, but it's fine.
Thank God you're hot. Why do you even
Why are there so many bad guys? Can I grab somebody, please? Ow! That's not what I wanted. I hit deflect.
Why would you do that?
Because I wanted to deflect. I also apparently disarmed him and stole his weapon, and I didn't want it.
Coward.
You use it to threaten people, but yeah, you cup the ears, that shit hurts. This fucker really crazy, isn't he? That's more like the emotional attack rather than a physical attack, though. I have to find so many fucking pages just to do this mission. This better be like almost the last mission, I swear to God. I know I saw another codex page. I know this one right there. I thought there was another one somewhere. Okay, well I guess it's this one. Is this gonna be another thing where I have to go up to all the freaking viewpoints just to find out what I'm supposed to be doing? Because this just feels like grinding at this point. This is like in the last game where they like just threw all this random shit at me to do. And they're like, this is how we drag out the ending of the game. So tempted to whip out the 10k channel points. Collect all 100 feathers. Bro, that would suck. That would take so long to do, too. And I can't even be on late tonight because I have to be up super early tomorrow. Since my mom wants me to drive before my test. I was telling my mom, I'm like, you've never had me pump gas, so I don't know how to, like, pump gas. And she's like, oh, well, you don't need to do that on your test. And I was like, no, but I'll need to do it once I have a car. Like, I know the gist of it, I just don't know how to, like, open the gas thingy. I don't know. Oh, yeah, no, it's genuinely awful. Top 10 lists talking about how bad it is. See, like, I like it in Saints Row 4, collecting all the data clusters, because you get to, like, run around at super speed and basically fly and shit, so it's a lot easier. And when you get to endgame, you can actually, like, have a thing where it shows you them on the map. So it makes it easier, it just takes a long time. Got him. Excuse me, guys. I just want this piece of paper. Okay. So, to test my theory, I'm gonna go to this viewpoint and see if it unlocks any more codex pages. So I still have 12 more, and there's none more in this city. That I can see, at least. Hey, leave me alone. I'm just trying to get some pages, guys. There's no reason to be angry. That's a curious way to get about. Hey, man, to each their own. Come on. There we go. No, I can't do that. Where do I go? Okay, synchronize! I haven't done this since like the beginning of the game. I've not been doing any of the viewpoints. Map updated? Okay, well that doesn't look like it unlocked anymore. Ooh, why did that scroll over there? I was scrolling in and out on my map in the game and it was scrolling up and down on my chat on my stream. Perhaps that's why you now have to go around and do them now. Hey man, leave me alone. I like to do things in game as I'm told to do them. So if it's not a necessity, I don't want to do it. Viewpoint synchronized 5 out of 73. Just kicked the shit out of that lady. I've not lost my mind. Oops, excuse me. No, don't get mad at me, don't get mad at me. Stop it. That's fair, and geez, you hope you don't need all 73. I didn't need all of the viewpoints in the last game, so I'm kind of banking on not needing all of them. I just needed a lot of them. last time, but this time I'm only missing 11 of the pages.
Outside of him. I see him.
Excuse me, I'm just trying to climb. Leave me alone.
Oh,
Oh, up we go. Thank you.
I'll shove you off.
I'll turn you into a pizza.
Is that the only thing that you know Italian people for? Is pizza?
Hey, leave me alone. Am I wrong?
36, Irish pot 1.
What?
That's how I... 36 is like the bits, right?
Ah.
Irish pot, that's you.
Ah.
And then which emote, or which badge I'm doing. That was number 1. This one's number 2. There is save duplicate.
How big is this fucking map? Wait a minute. Shit.
Wait a minute.
Spicy meatballs.
Stop.
It's all of Italy, what the fuck?
PNG.
My
Do
lip
you think
still
if you
hurts. Huh?
Sorry, what about your lip?
My lip hurts because the other day when I went to go put on my headset, when I was coming back from my shower, I picked it up too fast and I ended up whacking myself in the face with my headset.
Oof. Yeah, I saw you post that on Snapchat.
Yeah, you couldn't see it very well in the picture, but it actually swelled up like a lot. It's that big, it might be worth Googling where to find the codex pages. Yeah, but I don't know which ones I found, and I found a majority of them at this point. And they show up when I unlock the map, so I just have to do the viewpoints. The only problem is people get mad at me when I'm doing the viewpoints.
They don't like you climbing on things.
I'm just trying to vibe. You
You're
know,
bad at it.
me climbing up the side of a building should not be grounds for me to be fucking murdered. Hot take.
Sure about that?
Hot take. So Kiana, you're telling me that if I climbed up the side of your house to try to get into your room, you're just gonna murder me on sight?
No. I'd be a little bit confused, but I'd feel like we're gonna have like a Romeo and Juliet moment.
No, I'm gonna climb up the side of your building and knock on your window at 4 in the morning and be like, can I see your dogs?
You're so stupid.
Why do you hate me?
I don't hate you, you're just stupid.
Why can't I just want to see your dogs?
Why is this named this?
Why are you changing the subject on me, Kiana?
I'm not changing the subject, I'm trying to make your badges. Unless you don't want them.
No, I didn't say that.
It's how you're acting.
I'm just trying to get some Castor and Pollux action. You can open
Come
the
get some
menu, probably
Castor and
look at the pages.
Pollux action. Come get them. They're all yours.
Yeah, but in the South, y'all have guns. I don't know. I'll see. I was just talking to Epic side. I'll see how bad it gets trying to find them, and if it starts to take forever to find the last few pages, I'll probably start looking them up. I just figure I'll do some viewpoints, like enough to just cover the map, but not every single viewpoint, and see how it goes. Because there are other cities too. This is just Florence. There's a couple other cities. I think this one's like the big one though, so I just want to get a few more viewpoints and see how it goes. No? Okay, let's go this way. Thank you, Ezio. Plus, it's more chatting time, you know? Okay. Oop. I would have been really mad if I just jumped off. Look how unrendered that grass looks from up here. Ezio, please? Okay. I have an email. Boop. Okay. Any more pages? No. Okay, so then... What's that? Oh, it's probably leaving the city. Yeah, I think Florence is like the biggest city in the game. So we'll do this one and then that one and see how it's going. You keep accidentally hitting the clip button and you've recently found out that it actually saves them every time you do that, even if you don't publish them. I didn't know that. I've only ever clipped, like, I think, like, 2 or 3 things on my own. And I'm pretty sure one of them... Oh, that's Ryan. I was like, what the heck? I was like, I'm pretty sure one of them was just, was I gonna say? Was when I subscribed to Lando and he said my name, so.
Oh my god.
Well, it's because he didn't say it when I subbed, and he had, like, gone through and he was, like, thanking everyone. I was like, you didn't even say my name. And he's like, fine, Irish the Potato. And I was like, that's me. Hey, man, leave me alone. How was work, Ryan?
Slow.
Did you want to play game, Ryan?
Like the roof. Amy King Burger.
From where?
McDonald's.
Gross. Needy much? Hey, man. I need attention in any way I can get it, Epic, okay? I'm 100% a simp for Lando, okay? And you don't need to judge me for it. Ryan, we can play D2 when you're done eating, if you don't have homework.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. I don't know why I have a headache.
Is it me?
Yes, you are my headache.
Surprise.
That's fair, at least you admit to it. Hey, man. The only people that I will simp for are Lando Norris and Nico Hulkenberg, okay? And even Kiana admitted that Hulkenberg's hot.
I told you, it's one of my few things I know how to do. Tell hot people.
You agreed with me, though, that Lando looks better on video than he does in picture.
Lando does look better on video than he does picture. Pictures do not do him justice.
How do I get out of this godforsaken place? Why are there no viewpoints around here?
Blah blah blah.
Baba Booey. What did I do?
Control T. Control T. Damn it.
I know
Control
what that
T.
does.
What does it do?
It resizes the image. Well, it selects it so you can resize it.
Called the transform tool.
Yeah, but it selects it so you can resize it. That's what you use it for. I did Photoshop. I did 2 years of digital art.
Actually, I'm not using Photoshop. I'm using Clip Studio Paint.
But it's the
which
same
is
thing.
Like Photoshop. Basically, yeah. This is like Photoshop if Photoshop was made for digital illustrators and animators. I mean, I much prefer animating in Photoshop than illustrating in Photoshop. But either way, Photoshop wasn't made for that stuff. It was just kind of like added on later.
Yeah.
Fun fact. Alright, what is the last batch I have to do?
Is Adobe Illustrator for that stuff? Kiana?
Adobe Illustrator is wait, what? What are we talking about? Yeah. So Adobe Illustrator is a vector-based program. And while, yeah, it's more of a graphic design software for that reason. And it's not really like illustrative, even though that's what the name implies. If you're gonna use any Adobe product for like digital illustration and not graphic design, then yeah, go with Photoshop. Or stop fucking using the Adobe.
I use the Adobe things.
So when you're making graphics, fun fact, I'll nerd out a little bit. So when you're making like drawing on computer, you can do two types of graphics. You can do what's called a vector graphic, or you can do what's called a raster graphic, or also known as a bitmap graphic. So the vector graphic is what you want to do with graphic design and like stickers and stuff like that, because they, no matter how you resize it, the proportion of the pixels stays the same like that. But so no matter how much you size it down or size it up, they stay the same like sharpness. They don't get blurry or too condensed where you can't see anything like they do with a bitmap or raster graphic. But bitmap raster graphic is nice because that's how you like actually like draw. Like vector graphics are a little too restrictive and a little too like computer-y for my liking, so I prefer bitmap and raster. It depends on the program. They call them different things. But yeah.
See, I use the Adobe Suite and everything because I learned Photoshop and Adobe Premiere in high school, so they're just the ones that I know.
Yeah. Well, and like Photoshop as a photo editing app, fantastic. But it's not a good illustration app.
Yeah.
Like that's not what it was designed to do. And I mean, like, yeah, like you can get add-ons and stuff that makes it better for that stuff. And I'm glad a lot of people use it because for a lot of college students, especially, it's a good option. But Clip Studio Paint is just like has Photoshop in mind when it was created. I feel like so if you're comfortable with the Photoshop interface, you'll feel at home. But like all of the tools and stuff is made for illustration instead of. Yeah. 18. There wasn't
Ryan.
even a point to that. I just wanted to talk.
You're fine. Ryan, are you almost done?
Huh?
You almost done?
I'm eating my fries.
It's not an answer.
Yeah. No, exactly. Epic. Vector is best for when it's, like I said, like, anything graphic design that's gonna be, like, reprinted or put on a lot of junk, is what you're gonna want to use, just because it stays the same, no matter how you resize it. But bitmap is, good cause actual draw feeling. And when you're, cause I'm more of an animator than an illustrator, and I hate going through vector shit when I'm trying to animate just because it takes too long. MS Paint, only gods can use MS Paint. Don't try to front.
Okay, well I'm not finding any more pages being unlocked, so we're just gonna go back to another city.
18
Until
Irish
Ryan's
god.
freaking done.
Oh
I
no!
can be at my own pace.
Don't let her control you. The evil wench.
You cannot convince me that there's a better program than MS Paint.
Microsoft Word.
It does have a point.
The Illustrator thingy on my iPad.
I used to make memes in Microsoft Word.
The Illustrator thingy on your iPad?
Yeah, wait, let me get my iPad.
Are you talking about like Procreate?
No. You could do it like on Notes. 1 second.
Oh.
I even have a pen. Okay. Let's see. Let's turn on my iPad. Oh, is my iPad fucking dead? My iPad's fucking dead. My iPad's dead. Big sad. Okay, well I can't show you. But my pencil does say my name on it.
That's cute.
The iPad does too, but you can't see it when the case is on. Okay, well, this was dead, so no use in that.
What a waste of time.
I was gonna show you, I didn't realize that I didn't plug in my iPad when I fell asleep. I guess I slept with my phone plugged in instead. That's a bummer. No, but you can do it like you can go in Notes and you can literally just start like doodling in Notes. I remember my friend was trying to teach me how to play R6, and I remember like sitting there because he was trying to like teach me everything, like all these like strategies and stuff, and I was literally sitting there doodling it out.
That's fucking nice.
You're entitled to your wrong opinions. You know that's a quote from Dance Moms, right? You're entitled to your wrong opinion. You're entitled to your wrong opinion, and that's fine. Same way you never plugged in the mouse. Hey man, I'm a bit of a flake, okay?
Dude, Dance Moms is a trip.
Dude, I used to watch the shit out of Dance Moms. That was like mine and my sister's only time that we would get along.
My mom and I, like, because I always try to spend time with my mom, and she loves watching TLC trash television. And so right now, the thing is like 90 Day, but like when Dance Moms was big, like back when JoJo was still on it.
Dude, I hated when JoJo was on it.
I thought JoJo was alright. I just like had a love-hate relationship with Maddie.
Well, everyone loved Maddie, and Maddie was like a fine girl on her own. It was just, she was just overhyped.
Yeah, I mean, like, like all of the girls were good, and Maddie was just an undeserved favorite, but also she was like 6 at the time, so I feel like I can't hate on her.
I know. I didn't like JoJo though, because
none of it.
JoJo was like a little bitch though. Like JoJo would sit there and she'd be like, "I'm the best thing in the world. I don't know why everyone doesn't realize that." And she would just overhype herself, and she was just very cocky and a little bitch. I didn't like her. So I did saying that before the show started airing. I know it is a meme from Dance Moms Epic. Hey, wait, watch. Let's see.
Yeah. Anyway, Dance Moms, and now it's 90 Day Fiance. And my man Colt.
See, look, when you Google the quote, the very first thing that shows up is all of it on Dance Moms. See, because this is Holly and Melissa from Dance Moms. Time to Overwatch.
I'm glad a lot of those girls like actually had real careers after that, though.
Maddie is sponsored by Fabletics.
Really?
Yeah, I see it all the time on my Instagram. I do follow her on Instagram. Kenzie looks way different now and did not get better.
Oof.
Bye, Schnucks. Thanks for hanging out. What else? I know, I've seen a lot of them. I know, what was her name? Kendall. Kendall and her mom make, like, TikToks and stuff.
Of course they do.
Kendall's mom looks, like, exactly like my Aunt Susan. Who was your favorite, though, out of all the girls?
My favorite?
Yeah.
Fuck. Didn't Maddie have a sister?
Kenzie.
Kenzie, yeah. yeah, her, because I felt like she was always the underdog because everybody loved Maddie.
Yeah. Well, I thought she was, like, cute when she was, like, a kid dancer, but when they were trying to have her do, like, the more mature things, I didn't feel like it was fitting for her.
No, it really wasn't. Oh, and, who was the token black girl?
Nia.
I loved her.
She was a sweetie, but she wasn't as good of a dancer.
Like, no, she was no Maddie. but she had heart, and I fucking loved that.
Yeah, she was very nice, and she was very passionate. I really liked Kendall.
Yeah, Kendall, too.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I wasn't a big fan of JoJo. And particularly her mom, too. Like, of course, all the moms are annoying.
Yeah.
But JoJo's mom just, like, inserted herself way too much.
Yeah. I really liked, back in, like, when the show first started, when Brooke and Paige were on it, I really liked Brooke because I loved her, like, they always, like, showed off her flexibility, and I thought it was, like, the coolest thing ever.
Ooh, Toddlers and Tiaras, too.
Oh, yeah, I used to watch Toddlers and Tiaras, and then people would give me shit for watching it. They're like, oh, they shouldn't be doing that to the kids, and I'm like, most of the time the kids love it, like...
Yeah, like, they like it. There are kids who don't like it, but the ones who do, like let them perform on stage. It's fun.
And it's like, yeah, like, the kids are gonna throw tantrums. Kids do that, but most of the time, like, when they ask the kids are like, oh, yeah, no, it's great, like...
Yeah, I heckin' love
so lost.
Although, did you see the last season? I don't know if it's, like,
no,
the very last season.
I haven't kept up on it. I used to just watch, like, whatever was on TV when it was on, so I never, like, watched it in order or anything.
The last season, they did it, like, a little bit of, they did it a little differently, and they did it where it was, like, so, did you know, so there's 2 coaches that kept reappearing, Cambry and, oh, fuck, what was the pretty one's name? Whatever her name was, but they were, like, constantly, like, having kids that go against each other, and they kept appearing on past seasons of the show, because they had both had so many clients as coaches, and then so the last season, it was kind of more like Dance Moms, where it was, like, about the team, like, Cambry's court versus, the other girl's team, and, like, every week there was one mom, and I know her daughter is, like, on a lot of the, I edited Toddlers and Tiaras episodes because I wanted to, because she, like, throws huge tantrums, but, like, she started, like, a bunch of drama for no reason. She's so stupid. And then, yeah, it was mostly about, like, the team and, like, Cambry versus the other the other coach, and it was like that instead of like every episode being about a different couple of girls.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, it was still good. I mean, as good as Toddlers and Tiaras is, but. Okay. Did I create that folder? Probably my art email, huh?
I do not remember.
Don't worry about it. I got it. Yeah, yeah, it's that one.
I don't know where I'm going. I've just been kind of riding a horse for like a mile. Okay, yeah, let's go to Fort Lee. Ryan, let me know whenever you're done. And remember, I'm not going to be on late tonight because I have to be awake by 8.
Mm-hmm.
I turn you off, I turn you on and off and off and on and on and
Oh, so I
off
don't
and
even
off
need the
and
freaking
off.
viewpoints to find the pages. I could just see the pages at all freaking times. Oh, I'm annoyed. So I ran around doing all those viewpoints for no reason.
Yep.
That was hot. Wow.
Oh,
I have a fucking analytical essay due
today?
Friday.
Oh, okay.
It's just there's no prompt. What am I analyzing?
Okay.
This would be a short analysis.
People's a death.
Okay, ignore the ones that end in dot clip as usual. But okay, they're up.
Okay, cool. I will put them in tonight.
For this assignment, choose one of the following documents. Brief account of the devastation of the Indies or the case of George Dedlow. I'll do the case of George Dedlow because I already know that one.
Hell yeah.
1,000 minimum? Fuck.
And we get out of here.
I'll work on my BRB animation.
Outside sources aren't required but allowed. Whichever citation style you want. Yay. 12-point, Times New Roman or Arial, double spaced. Submit as PDF? What?
You can do file save as PDF.
Yeah, but why not Microsoft?
Because she probably wants it as a PDF for like whatever her own reasons are.
She's gonna get a Microsoft.
I'm close to dying. Fuck, I knew it was gonna happen. Why does my head hurt?
Did you try taking some meds?
Well, I did get Advil. I should probably take an Advil. The Advil was supposed to be for my foot though, because I've been having foot pain.
And I'm too cute to patient wait.
Easy. I love that they wait to attack me until I'm done.
How sweet of them.
I know, right? Very considerate. Hey Ryan, you want a knot?
Unlike
I'm
some people.
I'm out of milkshake.
Yeah, you don't need to announce it to the class.
There's no class. I don't have Zoom meetings. Why is U-Haul trending on Twitter?
I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe they did something.
authorities are in pursuit of a stolen U-Haul in Santa Ana.
Huh.
Oof.
Better have some good shit in it.
Did you see that a fucking 11-year-old stole a school bus in Florida and sent police on a 45-minute chase?
No. Were there people in the school bus? Like, did he have hostages?
No, it was just a kid.
You have hostages.
Did he?
You telling me you and your homies wouldn't steal a school bus for fun?
Not at that age. It starts small with like a, I don't know. What's the type of car? Camaro?
How is that? I feel like
That's-
they would
is that
care
a
more.
car?
I feel like they'd care more about a Camaro.
Is Camaro a nice car?
Probably. But I feel like they would care more if you stole a Camaro rather than stealing a school bus. Because you can't go as fast in a school bus. And it's, I feel like, well, I mean, it probably costs more.
What the fuck does this mean?
What?
This chart.
helping.
I don't know. What it should mean is you should be almost done eating so that we can play.
But being needy.
We've already established I'm a needy person.
Are welcome here.
Yeah, and quit it.
Okay, well I'm at 22 of the 30 pages. It's freaking annoying that I have to have all of the codex pages for this freaking mission. What?
So this Twitter account, which just posts out of context stuff, posted a Dead by Daylight meme, and it's just shut the fuck up and listening to Myers ding ding ding, which is his chase theme from both the movie and the game. And someone called on this video bot editor, and they put a bunch of fucking weird shit in it. Volume 2000%, SFX 85%, bass increased by 20, FPS 23, lag 40, and it's just become an amalgamation of pure shit.
Wait, what are... Okay, well this is where I just came from. Okay, so I've been to Florence and Forlì. I've been to the villa. I haven't gone to that. How do I get to Vinici? Do I have to go back through where I was to get to Vinici? I feel like I do. Okay, so let's go back this way. Why can't I fast travel in this one like I could in the last one?
Scout dances to Gangnam Style.
Alright, almost done. Do I have to go through the city? It's gonna take me forever if I have to run through the city. Because I can't go on the horse in there. Woo! Have I brought a weapon? No. Why do I want that? That sucks. Okay, so I guess I have the best sword I can buy.
Alright, I'll throw my stuff away and be right back.
Okay. Okay, so am I getting out a bolt? Looks like it. Hello, sir. Let's go to Benici. Hello, Mike.
I had large Diet Dr. Pepper.
Wow.
Nice.
I have goldfish.
Mention eating a pet. Oh, Mal. Why would you eat goldfish? They're pets, not food.
Okay, so I see 6 codex pages. And I need 8. Awesome. So I'm gonna have to travel all the way to that last fucking city in the next one to get it. This is so tedious. I hate this.
What are you doing?
Hmm?
Not you.
Eating goldfish is tedious, but
No, I've got to travel around to a bunch of these different cities to find all of the codex pages. Because I can't do this mission unless I have all of the codex pages.
Don't you dare on him! Faulkner, that guy! Remember your training!
you know, I just realized something.
What?
When you just initiated this fight, like it did the thing of where you stabbed 2 of the guys in like the back.
Uh-huh.
But that reminded me to a thing that happened in Assassin's Creed Unity, where, like, sometimes you have a chance of, like, getting a random animation that has nothing to do with the animation that you were going for. And so, I was trying to do, like, you know, a stealth takedown and shit like that. Some guy was coming towards me and shit. I hit the button to kill him, and then it just punches him in his face, and then it alerts everybody else. It did not kill anybody. And there was another moment where I was specifically thinking of where I was in that same exact position, like slightly beside of them and getting ready to pounce. Then instead of just doing what you did, is just kill them. It just put me into like a weird, like, trying to walk and run at them at the same kind of pace. Then I just fell on them. Then they started attacking me.
Sounds like you're just bad at
any of my
Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, yeah, I am. How could you tell? But disregarding any of my input, it just said, we're gonna work with physics right now. Then even disregard physics. What's with those bards running up to you?
They run up to you and they play music in front of you and it draws attention to you. You have like a little pouch of money you can throw on the ground to get them to leave you alone.
I just saw what you did. You just climbed on that guy and then pushed him over.
And he didn't even get that mad at me. He didn't even get that mad at me, to be fair. Bonk. I can't see. Nope, I didn't want this. I wanted that. The camera angles are not going well. Why am I punching?
God, the more that I look at this game's like fighting mechanics, the more that I think people who like Assassin's Creed will definitely like the Arkham series. God, I fucking love Batman.
I've never cared for superheroes.
Would you consider F1 a supercar, huh?
Well, yeah, it's a supercar, not a superhero.
But then there's the driver, and,
Okay.
and Lando
Then
isn't
he's
like
not
a
a
hero
hero.
to you.
He's an
He's
idol
like
to
a
me,
hero.
not a hero.
He's like a hero to you, so he is a superhero.
Being a hero to me would mean that he saved me. He didn't save me.
Okay, you have a different ideology than
That's
I
literally
do.
what
God.
hero means. A hero has to save you. And so when people say like, oh, he's my hero, it's supposed to mean like they saved them from like a bad place in their life or stuff like that. That's literally what hero means, is they saved them.
I'm pretty fucking sure that Spider-Man has not saved every single person in New York City so that they can
They've
just
saved them
consider
from
him
their
a
feelings
hero.
of despair.
But uh-oh.
And he's saved people in general.
Spider-Man didn't save me. He's not considered a hero to the heart of the people.
He'd have to save somebody to be considered a hero, but when people are like, oh yeah, this singer is my hero, it means he saved them. But being a
Right.
hero means you've saved somebody.
I need a hero. What another hero to be. God, I'm tired. I'm out.
Oh, you leaving?
No, I'm out of Dr. Pepper.
Oh.
Time to reload.
Fuck. Ow. I'm hitting deflect. I'm hitting deflect.
Holy shit.
It takes a lot of hits for that guy.
Oh my god, how did he do this?
Fuck me with a chainsaw.
Okay. When and where, babe?
Oh, you know where. What if I just scrap this entire animation and just start all over?
Oh, you're animating?
Yeah.
Neat.
What a good conversation, Mike.
Honestly, I feel like Mike hates me, so I appreciate it.
Mike hates me for sure. I have a very long Discord message saying so, over and over and over again. I send him a picture of my foot.
Oh, you know what? That's valid though. I hate it for that shit.
Hi, Mom. What's not?
Hey,
No,
Mom.
you said I was allowed to send foot pictures. It doesn't matter if it's weird. No. But you said that I'm allowed to send feet pics. I'm just not allowed to send boob pics. That's what you told me.
How can you send
As long
boob
as I
pics
get
to
money for
another
it.
man?
Kiana, you want to finish that thought?
No.
That's way too many. Oh god, I'm lagging my Discord.
Rip.
When I said I sent pictures of my foot to Mike, my mom popped in my room. She's like, "Don't be sending feet pics." That's what that conversation was.
She's right though. You don't send foot pics for free.
If I disconnect from Discord, don't be surprised.
Okay.
Disconnect Mike from life.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? We're just gonna make a new animation.
Bruh, what are you animating?
Your mom.
So
Buddy Bub.
Destiny, I'm gonna hit you.
Do it, please.
Step away, couple.
So I had an idea because I'm starting to stream a little, and so I was like, what if I make a BRB scene, like an animated scene, and it's just me doing like yoga poses, and it's going pretty well, and then I messed up one anatomy thing, and now like half of it's messed up, and it's like, might as well just start it over, but I think I can actually come back from it now that I've watched a video of somebody doing yoga. So, but yeah, that's what it is. If that makes sense.
You want to know what almost crashed my Discord? Look in general.
This is what almost crashed, is your bubble wrap?
Uh-huh.
Oh, how did you do this?
What do you mean, how did I do that?
Kiana, click on it.
No, I know, I see it.
How'd you do that?
Do you not know how spoilers work?
No.
Like,
Aw,
when you write a message, you can highlight it, and it'll have like this eye symbol, then you click it, then it'll just hide it. Like, say if you want to spoil, like, fucking, I don't know, a race or some shit.
Or if you want to like type it out, like if you're on phone, you can do these. One at the front, one at the back, like you would asterisk to italicize.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that shit. What does that say, Mike? Thank you, Mike.
Oh, wow, noob. That's a spoiler.
T-pose of death. Oh, don't hurt me. Fuck you, bitch. Die.
Guys, I have another spoiler. Put it in the chat.
See, oh. Okay, that got me.
I can't believe you would spoil that for me.
Fucking rude.
God, that is the oldest joke ever since Discord implemented that feature. They're like, guys, don't click on this if you want to see if you don't want to see a spoiler.
Did I miss a page? I swear I counted more than this. Because I know there's one right there. I don't know.
Wait,
I don't know if I
you're
counted
collecting pages? What are you playing, Slender Man?
them. Yeah. No, wait, I did count it right. I need codex pages. It won't let me do this mission without all the codex pages.
Your back is flat.
Your back is flat?
Your back is flat.
I think I missed the memo because my front is flat.
I meant like when you're doing a plank.
Oh, sorry guys, I need to be over here.
What is going on? What did you do?
My favorite's when I kill 3 of the 4 dudes and the 4th dude just gets scared and runs away.
Because he knows you a boss ass bitch.
These killings know no borders.
Now to run across the fucking world. Fuck. Just get the last 2 pages. I'm sorry, my guy. I did not mean to tackle you.
How did I do this perspective so good in all these other ones, but not this one?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know art.
One time my friend was watching one of my streams and I was illustrating something and I was like talking to myself while I was doing it. and I was like critiquing myself as I did something, and then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do the thing I want to do. And he said, Kiana, gives a wholehearted critique about her own artwork to try to find her flaws. Also key. Art go burr.
That's me.
I think the heel should be down, actually.
How do I travel, sir? Oh, I was not on the... I got onto the boat from the water instead of from the dock, so the game didn't like that.
Oof. You alright, Mike?
I've spent way too long giggling at a Family Guy scene, and I feel so bad about giggling at it. Not because of any of the contents, just because it was Family Guy.
Ryan loves Family Guy.
Fucking another guy head, fuck. But there's this clip posted to what Twitter? Oh, of course, it was one of my family, my guy head friends that fucking liked Family Guy's funny moment Twitter post, and the context for like the entire episode is that like fucking Peter Griffin, the fat man, fucking like loses a couple of pounds, and then he's considered slender and all that shit, and they kept on saying slender, and he was riding like one of those like giant merry-go-round swings. What are those things called that lift you up in the air and like are held by chains?
Well, I know what you're talking about, but I don't know what the official name would be.
Yeah, I just call that swing around. Fuck, I don't know. But he was riding one of those, and they made a joke of that news story that came out like years ago, where those kids killed another kid because Slender Man told them to do it. And like the scene was like him swinging on the sky merry-go-round, and it was like him laughing and all that shit, you know, having a merry old time. And like they zoom in on these like goth, like teenager looking characters, and they go like, "Oh my god, it's Slender Man!" And then fucking Peter Griffin, funny man, points at him and says, "Kill yourself."
In the game, of course.
In the game, yes, in the game. But I don't know why. It's not funny, but I still laughed.
Because you just laugh at everything, Mike.
Yeah, it's 1 a.m. Got off of work. I'm giggly. There's
fact.
Huh?
Oh no, go ahead.
Sorry, I was just gonna say there's two modes of me whenever I get off work. It's either I'm going to be a pain in your ass because you're a pain in my ass, or I'm just giggly.
You were gonna say a fun fact?
Fun fact, those Slender Man girls, 20 minutes away from my hometown.
Uh-oh.
You should have met him.
Back in Wisconsin. Well, I mean, I didn't want to meet them because they were fucking crazy. And if I remember right, I think I was only like slightly old because they were 12, and I think I was 14 when that happened.
Wild.
Yeah.
Fucking. But why Slender Man out of all things?
Because they were young, impressionable girls.
That was the hot, creepypasta daddy at the time.
Yeah. People were really simping out here for Slender Man.
Slender Man, Jack the Ripper. Or not Jack the Ripper, Jeff the Killer.
Yeah.
Fucking who? How are you gonna be afraid of a man named Jeff?
Have you ever seen Jeff the Killer?
Yeah.
When he looks like that.
Yeah, he looks like that, but you could say, "Hey, Jeff." Fucking alright, here's how I would I would lay down and fucking let him mutilate me if he looked me in the eyes and said, "My name's Jeff."
My name's Jeff.
I don't know. what I'm doing.
You're in Italy. That's where your problems are.
Is there a
Yeah.
horse I can steal right here?
A pizza pie.
Ryan's really taking a long time to throw his trash away.
And he's probably making more trash. Throw away. By the way, I bought batteries. Where I got the batteries.
You did
so
say
I'm
that
happy.
yesterday.
Yeah, so I got them out of my car finally.
Congratulations.
I need more goldfish.
You
Yeah,
won.
congrats to me, and also I got paid like $175.
Woo.
I thought I should have been paid more, but then I forgot that our pay cycle ends on a Wednesday, and so I'm gonna be paid more next time.
That reminds me, I'm supposed to check if my disability went through.
I feel like this is not what the human body looks like, but you know what? It's fine.
Hold on, show me. I'm a fat guy doing yoga. I know what the body's supposed to look like.
Have Mike pose for you.
Oh, that'd be a hardship right there.
I feel like the torso is way too long.
My torso is really, really short.
Like, I can see where you're coming from when saying the torso's too long. Like, I don't know if you can do this in here, but I would take like a ruler and cut out like select area selection mode. I'm sorry. Yeah, if you do that and just like kind of push it in together, it should look a little bit like more natural.
Why don't you want to do what I want you to do?
There's Ryan,
Thank
about
you.
freaking time.
You know what? Valid.
Ryan, once I get to the next city, we can play. Oh,
Maybe if you control or alt. Like, I'd say move it. Well, the pose that I think you have before, I think that's
Or
Yeah,
like you
is
moved
that-
before I edited it.
like that pose right there that you're showing on right now. And that's when it's supposed to be elongated. Maybe have it look like it. Maybe have like the one that you were struggling with. Have it be a little bit more scrunched up, or like have it look like, you know, maybe like right now from what it looks like, it looks natural. If you were to adjust it just a little bit to maybe come out a little bit further, not further, but like a little bit out, then connect like the outlines and stomach area, it'd look. I'm sorry, I'm not doing a great job. Like,
Oh, this needs to be moved back now. Okay, connect to the tummy.
tummy.
yeah, I see the tummy.
Yes. Okay, Ryan, you ready?
Oh.
I just gotta load in to make sure it saves.
I'm thinking that looks good.